Hello.
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 Welcome.
I can't hear nothing. Nothing?
Because I had it muted here. Okay, now I hear myself.
Oh,
I hear you
oh
guys, just
boy.
not me. There we go. No wonder chat wasn't responding. They couldn't hear me. Anyways, welcome to the Nova Circuit live stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here live on a podcast with fuck, I forgot a drink. Oh, Twitch.tv Beowulf. How you doing, Beowulf?
Hello. I'm good. How
Yes.
are y'all?
Oh, thirsty. And I forgot a drink.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. Of course, welcome Beowulf. We usually don't do our promos on the podcast because today is not about us. Today is about our special guest. So if you guys notice on the bottom left, those are our promos. Those are our links. You guys know the codes and the little commands things. You guys do that if you want links to them. But today we're all about Beowulf. We're gonna serenade Beowulf with tender lovings.
Beowulf.
Yeah, and then we're gonna play some Overwatch 2 afterwards, which
Yes.
it's gonna be fantastic. Let me tell you, I am shit at the game, so Beowulf is probably not gonna talk to us ever again after this. Oh yeah, we owe him a dab too.
Oh.
Oh.
I like how
can
Jeff,
lose
because
the
Jeff's so tall, he has to back up and be
I do.
like, love it. But
You
Beowulf,
want that full frame shot, right?
right? Yeah, everybody does. Remember, it's podcast and chill. This guy, you got to do it.
Huh?
While Beowulf, why don't you tell us a little about yourself? Tell us about your streaming, all that stuff. To give us a schedule. Tell us what you have been streaming, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick because your boy be thirsty. But yeah, let the
Okay.
crowd know, and when more people trickle in.
Yeah.
For those who may not know, I'm Beowulf, TTV Beowulf. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a lot of paladins with sometimes with Nova Circuit here, Diesel Field, and some others. My schedule is Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday nights. Work a third shift job. Graveyard shift is always a plus.
Ooh,
Yeah, so I'm
I
used to
remember those days.
Yeah. For
it.
sure.
We've had a
What
few of
is
those jobs.
Oh, I'm here. Oh, thank you,
I've
Crispy.
been streaming on and off for about 3-4 years now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently got into the VTuber section of the streaming.
I noticed
Hi, Crispy.
a lot of streamers like recently have started going from like IRL, and I'm not sure because we just met you recently, but I know most streamers like to switch over to from IRL to VTubers. A lot of them do it for like make their life more personal when they're especially when their audience is growing. So it was like, did you ever do IRLs or and then you just
Uh,
switch over to VTube or?
I did one video IRL, and I wore a mask, of course, so it was only my mask and a hood, so it was only my eyes you could really see.
Mm.
I was about to
But
go try to find it too.
oh, that was
What's up, small big? How you doing?
2018. But on your
How you
question on
doing,
that,
Eric?
yeah, it's to make life more personal, but it also allows us to express who we want to be or who we are.
Right.
I've always liked wolves. That's why I became Beowulf.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Plus, like the
That's one of
name
my favorite
itself.
animals.
Plus, like Beowulf itself is like the name itself is a legendary name. So it's just like I like it. Like I
Yeah.
said, and it's cool. Like I said, I've noticed a lot of streamers going from the IRL to the VTube thing. We were even interested in doing like having VTube models created for us because like you said, it's more of us expressing ourselves, like showing like the kind of characters that we are. Like not just the person you see right here, but in a different way. And I love it. I'm a huge VTuber guy. Like I love VTubers. I was actually explaining to Rob about it yesterday, one of my friends. I was like, it's almost like I'm watching anime, but the anime characters actually talk to me. Instead of me just watching a show, I could be like, "Oh man, this
Yeah.
VTuber's cool." I'm like, actually, like they're interacting with me and they're responding to me, and it's really awesome.
Mhm.
It is kind
Hi,
of like that,
Lulu.
actually.
Hi, Shockwave.
And yeah, and I enjoy it. It's something really cool. I love VTubers. I love I love the like Beowulfs and all that, like the colors and everything. I love like seeing these people's
It's their
like how
personality.
creative.
too.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
their personality and how creative they can get with them. So, but yeah, no, it's awesome, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've met Beowulf, and I didn't even know Beowulf was a VTuber until like I went over. I was like, oh, okay, sustained,
Right.
and I love it. Yeah, and it's awesome. It's so perfect because yesterday we were playing Overwatch, and you were playing Overwatch at the same time. I was like, this is perfect because usually when we raid somebody, we're just like trying to do our best to make sure they're playing the same game. And I was like, man, so convenient. I was like, this is so perfect. I was like, we're gonna go give Beowulf a follow and then get people excited about today.
I was telling Mags I was hoping to run into y'all in a match.
Well, you weren't running into me for sure. I was going through magic cards, but yeah, Jeff was playing with like shaking them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
off topic here. Which set of Magic?
Oh, you
All.
all like oh, hold on. You want to see all? You guys want to see my beta cards that I found from beta?
Oh,
Hold on,
Sure.
let me whip these out.
yeah. Let's see
You
that.
got him started now, just to let him know. Just to let you know.
Trying to go through my collection, grab the values, build decks and all that stuff. Let me move my delicious
And here he
drink.
goes.
So I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but I found 5 beta cards so far. I got Earthbind, Dwarven Warrior Stone Rain, Disintegrate, and Red Elemental Blast, and then some 3rd edition stuff up here.
Disintegrate.
Those are all
Disintegrate.
betas,
I
and
know
I
what
got like 3rd
Disintegrate
edition
is.
stuff revised.
Nice.
And then there's all kinds of like 3rd edition stuff in here, all that. Like I collect everything, so and I play competitively.
Man, I have my favorite card out of my whole deck, besides my Atraxa, is my 4th edition Armageddon.
Yes. I might have mine in this binder actually. My favorite card is Jace Bellerin, the dual decks one.
Ooh.
The one that looks like he's trying to go Super Saiyan.
Yes.
Yes, that's like my favorite card out of all the cards. I love the artwork. I have it somewhere.
Is that the one? Is he like versus Liliana?
It was versus. It was versus the fire guy. What is his name? Koth? Or let me see if I have my
the one with the
Remember?
dragons, right?
No, hold on, I'll find it. Here's my
Oh,
here's my 3rd edition revised Armageddon.
Ooh,
So
Oh, I think I remember that card.
that's nice.
all lands in play are destroyed. It's a good card.
I do
So,
remember.
yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. Was just doing
There you
magic
go.
cards and stuff. Just sorting through, kind of building decks on the side. Working on another commander deck and a couple casual decks for like Mags and Jeff and stuff like that. So we all have like fun casual playing decks. When we build casual decks, there is no banned cards. So I'm like going through, and Mags wanted a mill deck, so I'm going through. I was like, Mags, this is gonna be stupid. I was like, this might be. I might not even let anybody play this deck because I was like, I'm playing banned cards.
yeah. That doesn't sound too casual anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we're all gonna have broken decks, but yeah. So right now I'm building my own like brew of a Naya token deck.
I had a mill deck that with Jason in it that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, because you could mill either way, yourself or
Yep.
your opponent. It depends on the situation, and then you just laboratory maniac if you were trying
Yeah.
to mill yourself. I didn't know you were a Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
person, Beowulf.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
Yeah,
pretty awesome. Do you play Arena or anything?
I do. My I got 4 or 5 commander decks. One's Atraxa Infect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Infect's a thing again too. By the way, it's coming back.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Another
Oh,
one
really?
is what's his name? Ceram Artifacts.
Yep.
Voltron.
Yeah.
I got a Planeswalker deck, commander deck.
Yeah, I played against one of those recently on MTG Online, a Planeswalker style. Well, not online, but
So
Arena.
Planeswalkers
Yeah, Arena.
are still a thing.
yes, Planeswalkers. Yeah, definitely, they're still a thing. There's
Okay.
Planeswalker, and there's Planeswalkers that aren't even rares or mythic rares anymore. Mags from back when you played, they're like uncommons.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Then they get broken. up.
By the way, your dual deck was Jace versus Chandra.
Was it okay? And the Jace Bellerin going all Super Saiyan.
Mhm.
Yeah, he looks pretty fucking badass, man.
It's like my favorite card. I have one, but the condition is like dog cheeks.
Oh, there goes the massage.
Yeah,
chair.
my massage chair.
Oh, please, but watch out, guys.
Oh man.
It's that podcast and chill. I found him. Check him out. This is not a good condition card. Ooh, that's so sexy. It's the best
He's
card.
Yes.
pretty cool looking.
I have.
And then these cards that I
Sure.
showed Jeff. Man, these are the best art cards. It's these Japanese foils.
Yeah, I seen those.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, man, the Japanese cards look so freaking cool.
Man, I when I was at the card shop on Tuesday, because I do my local Pokemon tournaments on Tuesdays, I asked him, I was like, do you guys have, because the Japanese lands are actually super cheap. You can get the Japanese art lands. They're like not even $1. Some of them aren't. And I was like, man, I asked Jordan, who's our TCG team guy at Nova Circuit. I was like, man, if you can find me any of those, man, just put them aside. It's like, because those are so good looking. So, and then the Junji Ito, Jeff, those Magic cards, they're sold out, and they're never going to come out. They're never going to be sold again. So you have to find a card shop that actually sells them too.
Or somebody on eBay who's gonna overprice them.
Right.
I'm just gonna pull the trigger and buy them. I think because it's something that we have to have.
I have to have.
What's the since we're on like Magic and all that stuff, and it's something we all have in common, Beowulf, and we'll ask everybody, of course, but like, what's your favorite set or even block, if you had to choose one?
Personally, Innistrad.
The original or the newest
Innistrad.
one?
Original
Original with like Dark Ascension and all that stuff, that block.
Yes,
and all that?
where it was Red Green Werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Soren was just coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, I remember going to. I didn't go to the Innistrad pre-release. I did go to the new Dark Ascension one. But yeah, Innistrad was great. When that was actually when I was running the all white Spirit token deck, Mags. You guys, it was the first bitch deck, the all white Spirit token.
Yeah, I
deck
remember.
with like Midnight Haunting and Intangible Virtue and like Doom Traveler.
That deck got way out of hand later on down the road when you start again. Oh, hey, when creatures enter, you gain a life. Oh, here's 3, 6. Now double them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hell.
Yeah. And then now any white deck is all pure life gain. They call it white weenies now. But yeah, no, that's a good set. Jeff, I think I can guess yours. Eldrazi.
I don't know. Oh, dude, you did.
Like
you
original Eldrazi.
Yeah. Well, it's a toss up, to be honest. I would say Eldrazi or Zendikar. I liked Zendikar a lot too. The original Zendikar.
Yes, I like the Zendikar.
Zendikar was good.
Yeah, Zendikar was awesome.
I couldn't
it was
think
real
of it,
awesome.
Zendikar was one of my favorites.
Mine's like a toss up. Because like 7th edition was good, like back when 7th edition was around, and because that's when I started playing again. So like the sets that were around 7th edition were I want to say like
Hi Ed.
Masquerades, all that stuff. But if I had to like do like when I started playing with you again, when I started playing Magic again with you, Jeff, I thought New Phyrexia and all that stuff, that was a really good set.
Yeah, Phyrexia was pretty cool actually. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, New Phyrexia. That whole block was really fun. Phyrexia. What else was out? Scars of Meridian. All that stuff. That was all good stuff, man. Poison counters. Ooh.
Oh, the poison counters are good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I liked the whole. Infect was really cool, man. I liked that whole mechanic.
I did, but then sometimes I didn't. Man, what made me not like Infect was that land. Don't tell me, Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah, Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah, F that. I have 2 of those, and I like. It's cool that it's part.
You
of my
could literally
collection.
just run it in any deck.
Yeah, I have 2 in my collection, and I look at those, and I'm like, I'm happy that you're in my collection, but I fucking hate you. I was like, I do not like you. Like, I hated it,
Yeah,
man.
I could see that.
Because Inkmoth Nexus made decks that didn't even want to do infect damage like become like a two-headed dragon. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start hitting you for infect
Right.
now, and you're just like, didn't like all
Just because you can.
and then like infect also like didn't like because it's been a while, it's coming back, but didn't like when you hit an infect creature, like it gave like your creatures like -1/-1 or something.
Yeah,
Like
it dealt
automatically.
damage in -1/-1.
Yeah.
Equal to
Yep.
its power.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, man, that was dumb. God, I love Magic the
A,
Gathering.
a couple of the other sets that I really liked, I couldn't remember the names of them, but I went and looked. Conflux, I liked a lot. I thought that one was cool. And
You had a lot of the Conflux.
Yeah, Conflux and Shards of Alara also. Lorwyn was cool too. I don't know. I like the green elf shit, man.
Yeah.
That and I like that, the zombie stuff, and the Eldrazi shit's really cool too.
Original Theros was good.
Yeah, the first Theros, I liked that, man. That whole block was fun, honestly.
I didn't really get to play during that, well, because I started back in what I think it was 2018 or 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I ran
Yeah.
Jace. I was like, ooh, Innistrad, werewolves, now enchantment creatures. Oh, we getting somewhere.
Yeah, the enchantment
Dude,
creature stuff.
that's
is awesome.
about like, I think we stopped playing probably Mirrodin, Scars of Mirrodin. We probably stopped playing there, and then I really haven't played since then.
Well, that was when you stopped playing competitively, because I see you've played a little bit beyond that, but just like not competitively.
Yeah, a little bit here and there, but then that's when I was like playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Innistrad was really fun. Or not Innistrad, Theros was fun. I remember when like Journey and the Nyx came out, and that was when I actually built, because I was all into the token stuff. I was like, man. So I created like a Naya token deck, kind of like the commander deck I'm building now. And it ran like Elspeth Sun Champion, Xenagos the Revealer, and like all it was just like in Dragon's Fodder and just like tokens, and then just like the only thing that I hated was the one swamp card. It was like it gave all creatures like -1/-1, and it just would wipe out all my tokens except for like the like creatures that my Xenagos would like pump out. It wasn't like really super competitive. One time I got like second with it on Friday Night Magic.
That's what I was gonna say. What I don't know if you answered, Margaret. What was your favorite set?
It was the Zendikar. That's the one I was looking up. I can't remember what year that was. Was that 15?
No, way earlier.
Oh man.
Way earlier.
Yeah, I think that was probably like 2010.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
2011, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 2015 was.
That course set was cool
around
too. 2010.
2015 was around the like a little bit after the Theros stuff.
Okay, so that's when we started to fall out with it. It was like
yeah, we kind of fell off at that point.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be back into it.
I'm sure. I was looking at some of the new shit. It looks cool. That comic Neon Dynasty or whatever the hell it's called.
Yep,
maybe
Neon Dynasty,
Kamigawa.
Yep.
That shit looks so cool, man. It's like just
all samurai shit too.
It's like cyberpunk samurai shit, man. It looks so cool.
Did you play competitive Magic, Beowulf? Like go to Friday Night Magics and all that stuff?
I did. I actually came in second, well, first place really, but due to a technical error of how a card works, I came in second. But I came in second with blue-green Simic Merfolk.
Me?
Okay.
Aggro.
You a big Merfolk guy?
Oh yeah.
Why is everybody loving Merfolk right now, especially in Modern?
Because most Merfolk can because it's stupid with Merfolk, but most of them can give +1/+1s to another one or another creature.
Yeah, I think Lord of Atlantis did that. Wasn't he Merfolk? Gonna find out. Yeah. I got him.
Yeah, he's a double blue Merfolk. Give all other Merfolk on the battlefield +1/+1.
Heck yeah, and Island Walk, baby.
Oh
yeah, some of the Merfolk shit gets ridiculous.
Did you know there was a white merfolk?
No. I did not.
Actually, yeah, I think I
Did
did.
not. Dude, do
Yeah.
not. I did not know
Looking
there
up
was a white
again.
merfolk. What's
That
the
was
name?
weird.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hold on, I'll figure it out.
I like how we're. I hope Wizards of the Coast watches this and sees that we're all big fans. And Nova Circuit and Twitch TV Beowulf all need sponsorships from Wizards of the Coast.
Oh yeah.
We'll all get our own cards. We'll all be planeswalkers.
Yes. that-
Yes.
Mags would be Mags the
It
Fool.
actually looks like there's a few white merfolk.
Jeff would be Jeff the
I wish I
heartthrob.
could tell you their names because my
My
computer's
heartthrob.
fucking up pretty hard.
Yeah, I didn't
I
know.
got
I thought Merfolk was. Oh, sorry, Mags. I just thought Merfolk was strictly blue. But I guess
No,
that
they're
shows my.
blue, green.
For the most part.
Yeah, that shows my knowledge.
Hmm.
All right, what were you saying, Mags?
No, I was just gonna say I have a question for you.
Oh, okay. Ask the question.
Let's see. I have a few.
Ed.
I'm gonna pick randomly.
Ed, what the heck, man? Oh my God, what a question.
Oh my goodness.
God. Ed, what the fuck? That's great. You're funny.
What was the first game that you ever remember playing?
Oh, me.
And how old were you? Yeah.
First game, Scarface on the original Xbox, and I
Oh my
was
god.
about 7.
Oh my goodness.
I remember that game.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh
wild.
my God, my brother played that game. I think my friend Britt brought it over.
I
Oh
rented
my
it.
God. What? Oh my God.
Wait,
know-
what console was it on?
Original Xbox. The OG fat big boy controller with the big X in the
Yeah,
middle.
yep.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. You unlocked memories that were probably going to be lost in my head
This is why we ask these
forever.
questions.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, I still have the console and the original controller I played with sitting in the back of my room.
Oh man.
That's pretty cool. I wish I would have had mine. My dad got me my first Xbox when they first came out for my birthday. I was so excited and got me Splinter Cell.
Ooh.
It came with it. Yep.
For
Yeah.
Xbox?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the pod racing game?
I did get the pod racing game. He bought that for me, but the Xbox came. It was like a bundle, but it came with
Oh, it
Splinter
came
Cell.
with it. I
Pod,
see.
Because I
pod
would never
racing
have
game.
bought.
Wasn't that 64?
Nah,
There was
but
one
it
on
was.
64, but it was
I
on
played the
Xbox
crap out of it
also.
They
on
made a
Xbox.
Star Wars pod racer for Xbox? What the
Oh yeah.
heck?
Yeah.
Me and my dad played it all. That's one reason why my dad got me it because he wanted to play it so bad too. So I got it for my birthday, and I got that, and it came with Splinter Cell.
Oh heck yeah, dude! Splinter
Mhm.
Cell. Oh, I was
Right. First
that was
one.
a good game. I played. I think I played that on PlayStation. But yeah, that was my wife's oldest son. I was telling him because he's really into Tom Clancy games. I'm like, dude, Splinter Cells. Those were great. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they aged well. I haven't played them. I know they remastered a couple. But I was like, you should.
I
I
haven't
told him.
gone back and
Yeah, I
played.
was like, man, I told him I was like, you want really good like ops
Mine was
games,
still
man. That's
good.
it.
Yeah, that's when stealth actually the game was about stealth.
Yeah, yeah. That was like I think it was the first one where it was very stealthy. Like it was fun.
Oh yeah. I remember playing that. Which one was it?
I don't
Can't remember it, but I have the whole collection here on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if like has anybody played it recently to know if the game's like aged well. I mean, hey, listen, I'll play classic games anyway, so I don't care if it looks like shit.
Same.
But
Same.
I still play games on the 64. Like I don't care about my 4 frames per second. I'm gonna fucking play this game.
Yeah,
I
well,
remember. I know. My oldest brother. Reminds you, I'm the baby of 4, and my oldest brother is 13 years older than me. 14.
Mhm.
So he was born in the early 70s. So I grew up playing the Atari. So I remember playing Pong on the Atari when I was really, really young. That was probably my very first video game I ever really remember playing. And then it went to Nintendo, and then it was Duck Hunt, of course, with Mario. And yeah, and it went on from there.
What's your favorite game, Beowulf?
That was one of my other questions.
Like,
I
what's
forgot.
like all time like favorite game? It could be a franchise game, whatever.
Oh, now you're really you're going deeper into my den now.
Yeah, let's see if you
Mhm.
unlock any more memories lost in my brain.
Okay, favorite series hands down the Sly Cooper collection on the PlayStation.
I like those. The first two were good. I wasn't a fan of the third one.
The third one was the best one.
Was it to you? Man, I don't know.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was also the
yeah.
first one I played.
Yeah. Yeah, Sly Cooper, man. I remember when you were like sneaking and it would go dun 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 dun. Oh man, that noise was always in my head because it was constant. Dun 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 dun. I'm like, oh my god, loved it though. Man, Sly Cooper, man. No one talks about that either. As like, because that was a play. Wasn't that a PlayStation exclusive? Or
Yes,
was
it
it?
was actually one of their. Well, yes, it's PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, that surprisingly, I'm surprised they didn't try to like. Have they even tried to remaster it or even continue that series? Because that Sly
They
Cooper
did a
was great.
4.
Yeah, okay. Because I would do Sly Cooper over
I think they
Spyro
did
any day.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ch-
Thieves in Time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. I would play Sly Cooper over like Spyro or any of those other PlayStation exclusives. No problem. Yeah, where's that
Um,
remaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know
so
Sly Cooper's great.
what game were you excited about but ended up hating it in the end?
Oh, that's a list.
Mm. What was the one that really got you? That was like really got you upset that it turned out to be
I'm trying
something
to
that you
think.
didn't expect?
King, thank you for the 10 biddies.
Oh,
man.
damn.
Mine has to be Halo because that was really disappointing for me.
The new Halo, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, to the new Halo, yeah, it was
Thank
disappointing.
you for the
It was good
biddies.
up to reach.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
for me,
As soon as
yeah.
Bungie lost it, as soon as Bungie lost it,
Bex can't lose. Bex wants to be number one. Bex has to be number one every time. It's funny.
biddies.
Um,
We love you.
so like Halo, Halo, the newest one, Infinite, was awesome, story wise. The campaign, multiplayer I can't stand. I'm disappointed in the multiplayer, but I couldn't say Halo is my answer though. I'm trying to think of one though, because like
Oh,
I still played the Halo Infinite a lot.
I have one that's probably not going to be super popular, but I would say Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I would actually have to agree with him on that one.
Oh
I haven't
yeah,
played
Sword
it.
and Shield was Sun and Moon was bad to me too. I didn't like Sun and Moon.
Not see, I loved Sun and Moon. I liked
could
that
not
one a
stand
lot.
it.
But
The one-
I think what they promised in Sword and Shield they didn't really deliver on, and it was just disappointing. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet yet, but I've just heard nothing but bad shit about it. I'm still gonna play it, but
Sun and Moon was the one where you went to the islands. They took away gems, right?
no.
Which is the one
Fuck,
where
hold
you
on.
like Tapacocos and all that stuff. But that was
Yeah,
Sun
yeah,
and Moon.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
like
yeah, it
those.
was.
And that was the reason I didn't like it. I was like, gyms are better than this freaking island bullshit that you're making me do. I did not. It's actually the first game in the Pokemon franchise I'd never finished.
mm.
Didn't beat the ending or anything. I was like, I can't. This game is just not fun to me. It's the first
Yeah,
time
see,
ever.
that's Sword. Sword is the only one I haven't finished.
Yeah, I beat Shield, which I consider Sword and Shield the same thing. But yeah,
Yeah, same
X
thing.
and Y were fantastic in my opinion. Those
X
were
and
awesome.
Y was dope. Black and White was dope
Oh,
too.
one of the
one
best.
and two.
Oh yeah, Black and White both easily one of the best.
I liked Emerald. the
Silver
best.
and Gold is
Emerald
still
was
my favorite.
fantastic, man. Oh yeah, Gold and Silver, but Emerald was really good. I think Emerald had to be my second favorite, right behind like maybe like Red. And dude, man, Gold and Silver era though, man, those games are great. Especially when Crystal version came out, and Crystal version was the first time the sprites actually moved for like a half second. So when they like showed up, they would on Crystal version, it would like the Rattata would like look like it's screaming at you. You spent 9+ hours. Yeah, and X and Y were fantastic. My favorite part about X and Y was the Elite Four like music when you were in the building. Like not when you were battling, but when you were in the area, the area music was fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon like themes in the game. I
Oh yeah,
freaking love it.
Pokemon had the best theme.
Oh yeah. So, what do you guys think about Ash not being part of the franchise anymore?
I
About
don't really
time.
care, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be weird. Ash and Pikachu aren't gonna be the face of that damn franchise. Who's it gonna be?
It's well, wait a minute. It's more like I can't believe Ash has been there this fucking long.
and
Is
he's
the
still
real
10
thing.
years
Like
old. Yeah.
he's still a little kid and he still hasn't done shit. Basically, he just now finished his journey after like what 30 years almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said Pikachu is also not part of it. Yeah, I think they're like removing Ash
Yeah,
and
they're
Pikachu
moving
as
both
a
of them.
face. Yeah, of the
I
franchise. They're
think
gonna try to
Pikachu
move
might
on.
make their appearance, but it's going to
It's
be more.
it's
They're going to
weird
move on and
though
do different stories with all the
because
other
like
characters.
Japanese culture is so based off like Pikachu, like Pikachu everything. It's like their freaking country's mascot. It's the girl and the weed cat. All right, well, okay.
All right, Beowulf.
Yes.
Who or what got you into gaming?
Let's see here. So I got into gaming when I was younger than what I can remember. It was I don't remember what console it was, but it was a racing game, like an 8-bit racing game. And then my mom got the Xbox. So I started playing Xbox. Then we got PlayStation, then GameCube, then the DS, then a PSP, up to the newer consoles now.
Okay. So mom for the win.
Yeah, mom for the win. Shoot, she sit down and play with me. That's the funny part.
That's awesome.
That's always good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's
My
awesome.
my dad used to
Well,
like
I
sometimes
think,
play games with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say more like nowadays. I think that's more common than it was,
Mm-hmm.
even 10 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your best moment during a stream that you can remember? What sticks out? What was your most memorable
Just
moment?
recently, I would say I'd post the clip in chat, but
You can.
all right, hold up here. I don't know if this will cut me out of the loop or not, but give me like 2 seconds.
Oh, is it gonna cut him out of the loop?
One time you're
Nope.
gonna ask who or what got something into gaming, they're just answer loneliness. Oh my god.
Loneliness. Oh my god.
Error.
Oh man, we don't like loneliness.
No.
No.
Video production.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of error, hey, I
Sorry,
was
he
looking
has
for
a
you
stack of
yesterday.
books.
Oh yeah, Jeff was actually
Look,
thoroughly offended.
see-
I got a
Okay.
big stack of manga here that I was all
Look at that
ready
stack
to
of
be
manga
like,
underneath
hey
that
man,
ball
look
of
at all
light.
this cool shit I just got, you know?
Look at all those That's a stack of books right there underneath that ball of light. Right
Yeah,
there.
sitting on this fucking thing right here is a whole nice big
Pass
stack.
the fuck out, man.
I was past the fuck out, man. I know how that is.
Okay, hopefully this takes you to the clip. I don't know if it will or not.
I swear to God, if I go
Okay.
to this, takes me to some weird website, Beowulf.
Beowulf.
My access was denied.
My access was denied.
Okay, hold up.
I think it's because it's trying to put us on his dashboard.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, here we go.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
You didn't see that flash?
That was probably me.
There we go.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna.
There
I'm
is
gonna watch
That
cussing.
might have
so-
been.
Oh, we cuss over here, so don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Fallout, great game. Is this 76?
Yes. I was panicking when I
This
jumped
is
in.
beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. That I would love to play Fallout 76, but
That's
like it's weird because like on PC, I don't know if you were. It's got to be with the Xbox app though, but it's free on Xbox, and like you actually have to have the game installed on the same hard drive that your Xbox app is installed on. Well, my Xbox app is on one of my my M.2 drive, so the software loads quicker and all that stuff. So, but it's not that big to hold fucking Fallout 76. So I'm like, ah. and it's like you can't load this game because it's not on the same hard drive, and it's really weird. I'm like, that's stupid. Like, get better.
Oh yeah, I throw mine on my terabyte storage of my computer.
I might just put mine on my Xbox. It is cross-platform, isn't it?
Don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
got to
either.
be. Come
Well,
on.
I imagine
Bethesda.
it's if it's online game like that, I imagine you just like have a login for it, you know.
Yes,
Mm.
I'm assuming it is. I'll put it on my Xbox. Like I tried it a long time ago when it first came out, but it like everybody talks a Bethesda game. It was super buggy, buggy. Almost like cyberpunkish buggy. It was bad.
It is not crossplay, apparently.
Okay,
Oh.
well, I mean,
Interesting.
I'm gonna
According
still
to
play it on my Xbox.
esports.net.
Yeah, I'll
Interesting.
I'll still put it on my Xbox. It's just like I've beaten all the Fallout games except for that one
Mm-hmm.
because I just was like so angry. Like it was so buggy that like I got it day one. It was an early birthday gift from my wife, and I got home, installed it, got on. One of the items that I had to pick up for a little mission, couldn't touch it, wouldn't let me. It's like okay, all right, restarted, still couldn't do it. It's like okay. It's like I'm not going through the tutorial again to restart the show. It's like I'm done. I'm done. I do like it that it's the online aspect because it's actually one of the I watch another streamer play it, Fallout 76, and they it's crazy how like nice the community is in that game. Like so supportive. Like it's like and I don't know if you but there's like not many people out there like causing problems. It's all about like, "Hey, do you need help?" I've even seen them drop into games where like they're bringing a new player and like players in the game just leave a bunch of loot for new people. Like right there at the beginning. I'm like, man,
Yes.
that's so awesome. I was like, man,
That's cool.
where's this in other games? Like, come on, guys,
Right.
step up.
I'm actually part of a group. Well, they do it. I don't have enough resources to say, hey, here's a bunch of stuff, but we go around, help out new players, and recruit them into our so-called guild.
Mm-hmm.
Is what we call it. We recruit them in there, and we just do that, help out the newbies.
That's cool.
Cool. So get it on PC to play with you,
Yes,
so you can help us
I've been
fellow
through so
newbies out.
much.
yes, and the guys I play with, they are actually from beta testing.
Oh,
Okay.
even better. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yes. Well, one is at least.
Yeah, the Fallout games were always great. 3 is obviously my all-time favorite, man. Fallout 3, the New Vegas was good. 4 was fantastic. 4 was actually really good. But man, 3
They were all pretty good.
Yeah, 3 was really good. Like and I didn't. 3 was I think I like 3 the most because it's the first one I ever played. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this. My friend Britt had it over, and he showed me the part where he blew up Megaton. I watched him blow it up, and I was just like, this is so cool. I was like, oh man, that made me play the game. All
like
I know
3
is,
I think I like 3 the most too.
man, I remember if you blow up Megaton, your reputation is so evil. Like, good luck making people think you're a good guy after that. But the cool thing about it was I was so damn evil for doing that people feared me. So in conversations, you could just be like, I'm going to persuade them because I'm a freaking psycho. And it worked. I was like, okay, I guess. That's like cool. It's like, yeah, fear me.
No, I didn't like 4.
You didn't like 4?
No, well, to me when they brought 4 out, it took away the aspect of, oh hey, there's already settlements out there. Now I got to build one. It's like,
oh, you have to build one and take care of 100.
yes,
Yeah.
build one, take care of 100.
What was his name? Garvey or whatever his name is. Hey.
A person, Garvey.
Yeah, I heard another settlement's having an attack. I'm like, oh my god, here we go. I was like, dude, I've done this like 40 times already. You've done? Like, go do it yourself now, man. It's like, go rally all the settlements and save your own shit. It's like, I'm busy.
Yes.
But yeah, man, the Fallout, I would have to say like Bethesda like has a lock on those open world games, especially with like Fallout, and then of course, Elder Scrolls, that franchise. I think they're coming. Aren't they coming out with like a space themed one now soon, or has it already come out?
Yeah. Starfield, maybe? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
So.
I know
It's Star something. I don't know.
Obsidian Games came out with that one game that's pretty good. It's almost like a fall. It's almost like a fall or a Fallout Elder Scrolls type game. What is it called? Outer Worlds. That's a pretty good game.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty
played
damn
it
good
yet.
game. So
I like Bethesda. They did Knights of the Old Republic too, didn't they?
the original.
Or am I
one,
confusing
maybe.
that with something else?
I think the original one, not like the online MMO one. They might have. I don't know. I'd have to look.
No, not that MMO. I'm talking about like just 1 and 2.
They might have.
I think they did.
Wow. It's funny. I don't think people remember that BioWare.
BioWare.
God, I haven't heard the name BioWare in a long time either. Half of my Xbox games said BioWare on them back in the day.
At one time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot, half of my Xbox
Jade Empire.
back in the day, they were all EA games. So they
Yeah.
pop up with the EA Sports.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
In
game.
the game.
Freaking Madden, baby. EA
EA
Sports, and they have like the
Sports.
football players. It's in the
It's in the
game.
Yeah.
They'd be all amped, and now the NFL and EA don't even like get along. Like to the fact that I think NFL's gonna pull out their contract eventually with EA after the whole 20 like Madden 2022 thing, where they're like, it's the same game as 2021. You just slapped.
It's always
players.
the same
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always.
I remember when Madden meant something. Someone else did the second one though. I don't know. You'd have to like
I
look up the
played-
history. Wikipedia.
I played one time. It was the original Blitz game. Do you remember playing that, babe?
NFL
Yeah.
Blitz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Hold
the
up.
arcade.
Yeah, we played the shit out of
That
Blitz.
was- Yeah, we played some Blitz a lot.
Blitz and NBA Jam.
Yeah, NBA
Oh,
Jam was good.
yeah,
I played both of
I
those.
remember
Those were actually both in the arcade at CC's Pizza.
that.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
Gauntlet
nice.
Legends.
CC's Pizza.
Yeah.
You talking about NFL Blitz 203? 2003?
I think so.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Whatever
that-
the
I think so,
original
yeah.
one was. Because
I-
they had the original one and then they
Came out
they
with a
tried to
second
make
one,
it
another
again
one,
and it
and
was
like,
terrible.
It wasn't the same, and we didn't like it, so we didn't play the next one that came after that.
I think it was 2000. I don't know. I just remember playing mine on an arcade. I remember NBA.
Yeah,
Jam
it
being
had
there,
like
Gauntlet Legends.
it had like the big 4-player cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
I got Blitz 2003 on the GameCube.
Oh,
Okay.
I have NFL Blitz on the 64. I just don't know which one. it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, no, I don't think it's the one on GameCube. I think it's like PS1 and 64.
Yeah, I have the 64 one. Remember when you can like German suplex football players legally without a flag?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Good times. It's sad, like the GameCube. Like I remember when I worked for EB Games / GameStop, and at that time, I think the PlayStation 3 was coming out, or it just came out, and the 360 was out. But like GameCubes at that time were like used GameCubes at GameStop were like $30. And now, like, if I would have known like the hike in price those things would have done now, I would have stocked up on some GameCubes, man, because those things are expensive now.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Dude,
man,
I bought a GameCube. I had one, during the like original run and stuff, and I hated it.
I loved it, man. Mario
I
Party 5.
absolutely hated it, dude. There was a couple games I liked on it. Like I liked Soul Calibur 2.
Yep. 'Cause you had
Because
Link.
it had Link in it, so that was cool. And then Eternal Darkness was
Yep.
cool. And then like that whole generation, I didn't like any of the Mario games. Like
You
any of the
didn't?
first party games, I didn't like any of them.
Oh yeah, you didn't like Mario
It
Sunshine
was
or anything?
no, Mario
Oh, man, I
Sunshine was
loved it.
terrible.
I loved it, man. It's good.
No, the stupid flood thing and shit. That shit was dumb, dude.
Oh yeah,
Double
the
Dash was the best one.
Double Dash Mario Kart Double Dash. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, Mario Kart's always good though. Like that's just
Smash Brothers Melee.
a give
man.
me kind of thing. I don't really like Smash Brothers
Oh.
at all. I mean, it's fun to play,
Prime was
but
good.
like, yeah, I didn't like Metroid Prime either. I thought it sucked.
Like, let's see, GameCube. I played Mario Party 5 a lot, Double Dash a lot, Super Monkey Ball on there. I played that a lot. Mario Sunshine. Metroid Prime was really good. I never beat it though. That's the sad part. Is I never beat Metroid Prime. A lot of Madden 07. What else? There was a Spartans game that I played on it.
I can't think of like any. I can't think of any like third-party games I really played on it. Besides like Soul Calibur. Like
I played. Soul...
I know. Resident Evil 4. That's where it first came out.
Oh,
It
that
was
was
a GameCube.
That's right.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
first time I ever played.
They had
Resident
that
Evil 4.
fucking chainsaw controller and shit.
Yeah, I remember that because I remember.
I do remember the chainsaw.
Brick came over and was like,
yeah,
"This
it
is
was like a
serious
big
game."
goofy thing.
Yeah, I remember that. I just never played with that. I seen it in the stores. I never.
yeah.
I didn't own a GameCube. It didn't spark my attention.
Yeah, we loved it.
I got rid of it. Yeah, I traded it in because I didn't. I loved the 64. Like there were so many good games and shit. I loved it, and
64
the
goat.
SNES and all that stuff. But like GameCube was
64.
not it for me.
64 was definitely the goat for Nintendo, in my
I
opinion.
didn't like the controller for it.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, nobody liked the controller.
I
Controller
adapted.
was terrible.
I adapted to. Oh man, I go back and play first-person shooters on the 64, and I'm like, what the hell drugs was I on as a kid? Like, what is this?
Yeah, no, it was impossible.
Playing like 007 and stuff. Oh god.
Eventually, like they kind of figured it out. Like you used like the C buttons to like navigate movement, and then you would use
Right.
like the stick to aim. But like those early ones, man, oh my god, it was really bad. I remember playing dude, the first Turok game was amazing to me. I don't know why,
What, on 64?
but yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
shit was just so fun.
I had both of them. I had the one that was in the regular gray cartridge, and then I think the second one came on
And
the
the black
cartridge.
one?
Yeah, I had both of those.
Yeah.
So good. What's your favorite console, Beowulf? Like, what was your favorite all-time console? I think Mags was gonna ask that.
She was.
That was going to be my next question. You took it right off my.
Well,
feet.
so keeping it on topic. Like, what
Yeah,
console you're
no.
just like, hell yeah.
Honestly, I'd have to say my first one I really got into, which was original Xbox.
Okay, yeah, that's respectable. PlayStation, yeah, I thought because the first like when I did major gaming. Well, no, man, my answer 64. I did so much gaming on the 64. I'd have to say it's my favorite all time.
Xbox for me, all the way up to what it is now.
The original Xbox was awesome as well. I loved a lot of the games that we played. There's just one game no one talks about. Jeff would like it, I think, because it's like a fighter style game, and Jeff's into those games. But like Stake Fortune Fighters, holy shit, that game was amazing on the Xbox. It's like one of my all-time favorite games. And then luckily, the guy that helps me get classic game consoles, because I'm a collector, he ended up finding a copy of it for me and gave it to me. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So now I own a copy of it. I'm so happy because it's like one of my favorite all-time games on the Xbox.
What's it called?
Stake, Stake, Fortune Fighters. It was almost like it was a fighting style game, but like you guys remember the point of view you had on Gauntlet Legends? Like the above,
Yeah.
like sky, yeah, it was kind of like that, and you had to go around the map beating the shit out of each other, and like it was great. It was like almost a battle royale too, like elimination style.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Kind of looks like Power Stone sort of thing.
It was awesome, and I recommend it if you guys whip it out your old Xbox console. Mine's in the living room. I have the original Halo Edition version.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
My
fancy.
wife bought that for me.
You know, back in 2001, they came out with a Halo Kitty edition. If you bought a TV from
Yeah.
Best Buy,
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it wasn't
remember
that Japan. Wasn't that Japan only though?
I think so.
Yeah, in Japan only. Yeah, they had a Hello Kitty edition. That's crazy. I want it.
Of the Xbox?
Yep.
Yeah, the original Xbox Halo Kitty edition. It was funny. The white one was sleek when they put the original in white.
Right. I seen the white one. I'd never owned one, of course. I only own the original black one, and then of course the Halo edition. And then like supposedly people are telling me this version of the Xbox 360, the white version right here, these are actually hard to find. This is just a 360 though, but this is like a white one. It's not the Star Wars edition, R2D2, but people are saying these white ones are hard to find.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think I've ever seen that one, dude. That glossy one like that.
Yeah, and I have the black one is right behind.
Oh, wait. That's like that's the second edition of them, right? Like the
Yeah.
slim ones or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 4 different editions of the
Yeah, that's
360.
right. Yeah, we had a black one like that.
Mhm. We did.
So I'm taking care of this one. I'm gonna hook it up to this monitor over here with the PlayStation 4, which is right there, and all that stuff.
Oh.
I wouldn't play nothing on it. That thing's too slow.
Oh my god, me and my son we're trying to play Skylanders the other day on the other Xbox that we have, and oh my god, I was just like, I don't remember the load times for any game being this long back in the day. I was like, man.
Yeah.
And now, like, even when I try to boot up,
advanced.
like I'll boot up like Halo 3, and I'm like, did it really take this long? I could have like got a drink, maybe peed,
That's
and
the sad thing.
maybe made the dinner first before this shit like pop up on the menu. I was like, man, that's crazy. Now, like,
get
our load times are
pampered
so
now.
quick. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
so pampered, and it's like,
This go ahead.
oh, go ahead, Beowulf.
I booting up YouTube on that. It won't even work no more.
Yeah, I think Netflix also doesn't work on it anymore either.
Media just ruined everyone's patience. This is
Right.
the truth.
Yeah, right.
You are speaking
Well, it's-
facts.
Like, it's funny because, like, even when I try to argue the point, I'm like, well, back in our day, it was so much better. And then I, like, really think about it. I was like, actually, we actually have it pretty fucking good right now.
Yeah.
I was like, God dang, man.
I was just telling my sister though, like, but our generation and above, um, I would have to say we were more smarter and retained and was able to retain more information that we can today, only because we had to exercise our brain because we actually had to remember phone numbers, we had to remember addresses, we had to remember where things are, landmarks, we had to know all these things. We remember,
back.
we had to learn the map. We had to learn looking at a map and actually knowing northeast, south, and west. Ask a kid today. Ask them to go look at a map. They don't know.
I mean,
They don't even know how many inches are in
I'll
a
be
foot.
with those kids.
Same here.
I'll be like,
Well, I mean-
dude, I'm out of school for like 12 plus years. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's just that's what I'm saying. No, see,
I
what
do
happened
get it
now,
though, because like,
we
there's
rely now.
I don't remember phone numbers anymore now. It's so convenient that my phone
mm-mm.
has it. So
But we could rattle off anybody's number. You can know 20 people and know every single person's number. Why? Because we had to. That's just what we did. Because we had to use a payphone and know the number that we were calling. Or, we carried a book with numbers in it, or something like that. It's just nowadays I think we don't exercise our brain more like we used to. So honestly, I think instead of thinking that we're getting smarter, I think we're actually getting stupider because we're not using our brains the way we need to use them. You see what I'm saying? We're letting technology
I wouldn't say
use our
we're.
brain.
I wouldn't say we are
Mm,
getting stupider. I would say that
Late. I'm
life
sorry, I
is
didn't.
life
I
is
want to
becoming
lazy
more.
brain.
Things are becoming more easily accessible.
depending.
Where we're not having to like stress our brains out. Oh, because we have the tools now and the means to easily get this information. Like back then, it wasn't as easy, so we had to develop, and maybe that's just the way the human race itself is just adjusting to all of it.
But still,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was harder for us for sure.
Yeah, no, I can.
God, remember a
Yes,
time before the
definitely.
internet, guys? Remember before
Oh, I know.
Google? Oh my god!
We are older than Google. We're older than MapQuest. We're older than all that. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
yeah,
when we really think about it.
my favorite thing is like, I tell like kids, I'm like, man, back in the day, like the only way we knew about secrets in games or glitches was rumors,
Right.
or yeah,
Well, you
word
had
of
to get
mouth
it out
around
of the,
school. Like
or you had to
just
wait
like
for it to come out in a magazine, that
yeah,
gamer magazine.
I'd like
for
wait for my
cheats and codes.
friends. Like we'd come over and I'd be watching them play the 64, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we heard there was this glitch in Mario 64 on the slide where you can go through a wall." Boom,
Mhm.
there it is, and I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And then like Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, someone was like, "Yeah, there's a glitch where if you like backstrife a bunch, Link can glitch through the wall and you can beat the game." And boom, lo and behold, and it was cool because it's just all rumors and like how fast rumors can spread and
Mm.
how fast information can spread before the internet, because it was still pretty quick.
For sure.
Oh, I
I
loved
miss
it.
them days.
I miss those days too. And this is very old of me, and I understand like games work this way nowadays, but like I miss back in the day when they fully finished games and they had bugs, instead of people whining about it, it was just a cool thing.
You just walked
And
through
it was
it
cool.
and you
Yeah,
got
people
through
were
it.
just like, "Oh, that's cool. What a cool glitch." It
Oh,
was
what a glitch.
it was
I mean,
fun to
Halo 3.
it was fun to find like holes in like the development. Like nowadays, like people are like, "Patch it, patch."
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Can't have
calm
that.
down. And now all games now get released incomplete, and it's just like, well, an update will come out in like 6 months, or
Because
you
they're
know.
afraid to put it out there
And
because
then,
they're going to have to pull it right back in and fix it.
and I already see the
I
future.
see. I don't know that that's really true though. I think just shit has got so much more sophisticated that you're kind of gonna have that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It takes way longer to make a game today than it did, back then. It just is what it
true.
is. As the technology keeps advancing, it gets harder and harder. You need more and more people,
New
and it
game
just
engines and all that stuff
yeah,
are
it's
required.
not. They're not working with fucking sprites anymore. You know what I mean? It's all like crazy shit now, and um, I get what you're saying, and I think it is true somewhat, but yeah, I think you got to also look at that. It's a lot different now.
I also think the future of gaming is going to be more free to play and microtransaction.
Oh yeah, companies are always greedy.
100% going to be more free, and then like buy to get like more parts of the
Yeah,
game.
I think if they keep it like buy cosmetic shit and stuff like that, if they keep it like that, I'm okay with that. Like if it's free game and then it's like, oh well, you can buy skins and shit, that's fine. But if you're paying for every like new character and shit, that sucks, man.
I feel bad because like I used to give kids shit for buying Fortnite skins, but then I watch myself play Paladins, and I'm like, I'm those kids.
Yeah,
I'm those
yeah,
fucking
you
kids
are
right now.
absolutely.
So I was like, all
I
right,
remember. I
well,
remember that too. You were like, "Oh, this stupid Fortnite shit," and then you're like, "Oh, look at this new Battle Pass skin."
No, trust
yeah,
me. I used to do it with Jordan
Bias.
all the time.
But I mean, to be fair, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like they release a new skin, and I think what
Fort
Fortnite's done is awesome, man. To be honest,
Fortnite.
I mean, I don't like the game,
No, yeah.
but like, oh shit, you can play as like Goku or Sasuke, or it's so cool, man. I
I
wish we could do that in Paladins or something.
I just found out you could play as Ash from Evil Dead now in Fortnite. I was like, are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding? I was playing with Gavin today. I was like, I want that. It's like weird. I want a skin in
Yep.
Fortnite. Like,
I
yeah,
mean, a fucking xenomorph, dude. Like
right.
what?
Damn you, Fortnite. Keep us away from your game. Like, I don't mind Fortnite. It's just not like if I'm choosing battle royale games, it's not the first choice for me. It's not like I want to go play Fortnite, and it's not even like the first choice of game that comes to my head. Like, and it's no offense. Like, I used to really like Fortnite back in the day, but now it's just like I burnt myself out of it so hard.
Right.
And then it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
not. It's not even so much I don't like Fortnite. I just don't like battle royale games. I mean,
you've never
it's
really been
not.
a fan of them,
Yeah, it's not like, oh, it's Fortnite sucks. I just don't like battle royale games.
man.
I just don't.
Go ahead, Beowulf.
I just don't. I don't like Fortnite, but I have bought skins off there just because I'm an anime freak and I
Well,
like
yeah.
It's
anime.
hard not to, right?
Right. Yeah.
But I didn't get into it because it seemed too slow paced. There was no sprint. There was hardly any sprinting back then, but now there is. But it still feels slow.
I think the thing is, Fortnite feels real clunky to me.
Mhm.
Like just everything, movement, the like aiming, shooting, everything just feels off. It just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like smooth to me.
You should try PUBG. it's the aiming system
That's
in PUBG
worse.
is so weird, and it's so much worse. I'm just like, man, like the one
It's
time
like
I
third person CS:GO.
oh, it's crazy. It's really weird. I like battle royale games are were fun. I'm kind of like burnt out on those as well. Like Call of Duty was great. Like Warzone was great until hackers just ruined the game for me. It was the one time I was
That
like,
did it
yeah,
for me
yeah. I
too.
was like, I can't do it anymore. There'd be like cut like a 3 straight games where we're just like,
Mhm.
ah, I got wall hacked, or man, auto aim
Mhm.
hacked. I was like, this is stupid. Like, because my style is very aggressive, so I'm just pushing homes and pushing shit and trying to get kills, and then you're just like, ah, a hacker killed me, great.
Yeah.
And I was like, this game, and I was like, yeah, this game's
I
not fun
agree.
anymore. I was like, I just
That's
can't.
what happened.
Yeah, we got mad that one day, and
It
we were
was
just like, yep, we're done.
it was either you became a hacker yourself, which is not who we are. Like that's not what we want to do. Like we actually want to play the game and test our skills and get better at it, not go around it.
Like I
and
said,
do
we haven't
everything
hacked a
backwards.
game since Two Moons. Okay, so
That was like the only game we hacked. But other than that, I mean, like it just doesn't make it fun anymore. It's like either you get on that level with them or you just let them dominate you, which is never fun.
Gaty.
So you end up quitting.
What kind of genre do you like, Beowulf? Like what's your go-to? Like shooters, objective based? What is it?
Personally, JRPGs.
Hell yeah! You goddamn right it is.
I like what you're saying.
Yeah, me too. Keep going. Top us off.
Yep.
Um,
What's the best one?
Knock us off.
I don't know if Fire Emblem's in that category.
I would put it in that category.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Fire
so.
Emblem.
Yeah.
I got into it when Three Houses came out, and then I modded a 3DS to get the rest of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Three Houses was excellent. So was Awakening, I think.
Yes, I think Awakening was the best one, but the short story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has a storyline of any game ever almost make you cry or make you cry?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let me see, which one was it?
Final Fantasy 9 for me. Final Fantasy 10 almost did too, but then I was like,
Oh,
That
yeah,
shit was
what-
too corny to cry over.
yeah. That's what it is. I couldn't stand Titus, the main guy.
Man, I forgot
Terrible.
the name of the game, but I can't remember it. But yes, to answer your question, Mags, one game in particular made me cry at the end of the story.
Okay. I almost didn't put that down as a question because I was like, should I ask that? But
Yeah, Final Fantasy 9 did for me. There was another game I just
yeah.
can't
Babe,
remember what
did
it
you
was.
ever have a game ever make you almost cry?
Trying to think.
I'm trying to think because I've been with them so long. I don't think I ever
think-
came across.
I think a game
it
that-
would have been before.
I would say like the only game that would make Jeff cry is if he like lost in a fighting game. Like fuck. And it's like angry cries.
Dude, I thought he was definitely walked out of GameStop that day when
Jeff
that
doesn't
guy
cry.
totally pinned him in the corner and just uppercutted him until he died. But he walked away not mad. He goes, "Well, what can you do?" And I'm like, I was raging. I was
It's
And he was like,
strategy
"Yeah."
though. I mean,
But he's like, "What could I do?" He's like, "I should have known better." I was like, "Oh my gosh." I was mad. Because the guy looked at him. He goes, "Hey, I had to do what I had to do." He's like, "I hope you understand." I was like, "Oh."
I think deep down inside Jeff was like, I'm waiting in the parking lot for this kid.
But he didn't. He didn't react at all. Like,
No, I mean, look, that's fair, man.
Jeff
Like
doesn't
if you can't get past somebody just spamming fireballs, then you don't deserve to win.
Oh, I
yeah, he
remember them
doesn't
days.
cry.
I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of games that made me like. Well, I'll say one. I think Final Fantasy VII, probably. And you already know what moment I'm
yeah.
talking about.
The biggest moment in all of gaming history, even if you've never
Yeah.
played the game,
I-
you know about it. Yeah.
And I mean, like first playthrough, I didn't know anything about it, and I just kind of bought the game on a whim. I didn't even play like Final Fantasy before that, and then I was like, oh my god,
Mhm.
like how the fuck does a main character just die like this?
Right.
Like where do we go from here?
Also, like the moment that it happened and like how it happened, you're just like, fuck,
Yeah.
man. You're like, because I remember when
And
I
then,
it first
then you just see
happened,
the
yeah.
white materia just bounce and like roll away. It's like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still one of the biggest gaming I think that was one of the biggest moments in all gaming history. Because people know about that, even like like I said, people that haven't even played it know about that.
It was Detroit Become Human that made me cry.
Oh, okay.
Never even heard of that game.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never played it, but okay.
I can tell you what TV show really pulled my guts out
TV
and
show?
made me wanted to like not watch it.
Can I
and
guess?
told two of my friends that I hated them for making me watch it.
I already know
Literally.
this.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, now can I really guess? I was gonna say Friends, but now I know the answer.
No, seriously, that show literally I've never felt that type of way. That
Was
made
it
me cry like
which death was it? The first one or the one that
All
like,
of
lots
them?
like lots of
All
people
of them.
died?
All of them.
that. All of them.
I'm
The
pretty
one that
sure.
probably
Yeah.
really got me, that Jeff, like, I think I woke Jeff up with, because I think I woke my whole apartment complex up, was the red wedding. Um,
Oh yeah.
that was not. I knew something bad was gonna happen, but not that way. Like, I
Dude,
was
that was such a bad feeling though. As soon as I saw doors close,
doors
I was like,
closed. That's
"Oh
what I
my
mean.
god."
I started. My stomach started to hurt. I said, "Oh my gosh, please no!" And then she started talking about, "Oh, this is what we're gonna name the baby," and blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I
Oh,
feel like
nice,
something bad's
Bex.
gonna happen. But the
Yeah.
Lions won, and the Packers are out of the playoffs.
Oh, that's not good for
Okay,
Mags as a Green Bay Packers fan.
I
Um,
am, but I haven't been following
I
them for the last.
remember when at the, man, Beowulf, is it okay if we spoil Game of Thrones if you haven't watched it already, or you want us
Oh,
to shut up?
Go
Oh.
ahead. I'm good.
The Battle of Blackwater Bay, when Tyrion, because Jeff's favorite character was Tyrion, and he gets his face cut, and that's how they end
Oh
the
my gosh,
episode.
I
And you
had
thought
to.
maybe his head got cut off. I was
I
like,
did.
Mags, when Jeff watches that episode, you need to act like he died.
I did
And
too.
Mags was like, Jeff was like, oh my god, don't say it, and then found out he lived.
I did. I tried to play it off. I just looked at him like I can't answer that. You gotta
I'm
watch
okay
next
with it,
episode.
Bex. It's okay. You could rub it in Mag's face. Bex is a Detroit Lions fan. Hey, this is a winning season for you guys.
You're
Better
a
than
Lions fan. Oh my
better
gosh.
better
So
than my team, Broncos country. Let's ride. Am I right?
wait a
Into
minute. So we
nothing.
got the Lions with her, and we got with Darklight the Bears, and then you got me.
Beowulf, you watch sports?
We won
Uh,
finally something.
no, I watch
About time.
esports.
Who's your favorite esports team?
Yeah.
For which game?
Ooh. Shoot, you're right. Let's go.
What games are there in esports?
League
like
of
what?
Legends, Overwatch, Call of
Um,
Duty,
Okay.
Halo, Championship
League
Series.
of Legends. It was the team who won the championships. That was the team I was rooting for. I think it was DXG was their name.
I
Okay.
have to remember. I remember Jake Lucky talking about it on his YouTube thing. Trying to remember. You sure you ain't no FaZe Clan
That's a
fan
good
or 100
character.
Thieves, dude? Come on now.
No, it was the team who won League,
Mhm.
2022. Rainbow, it was Team Liquid.
Oh, I know Team Liquid.
Overwatch, it was Boston Uprising.
Okay.
When's
I don't. I'm not sure. I don't.
Don't worry, guys. 2024 Nova Circuit's gonna have an esports
I know. I
team.
better. I better start doing my research, huh?
Yeah, I used to watch
Mm.
esports talk all the time and keep up to
I
date on that
used
stuff,
to,
and then
but
watch Jake. Now I watch
back
Jake
when
Lucky do
Halo,
his thing.
back when we were trying to get in there, back in
Hey,
Halo
I
times,
did
when
compete
I
in
decided to
Halo.
say, "Hey, have an army of kids."
I did compete in Halo Championship Series.
Yeah.
I just won only a couple tournaments, not like anything major though. Like some couple small
Yeah.
local tournaments. No like super teams showed up like FaZe Clan or anybody like that. So those are the ones I took. Got trophies for those. I just gotta find. I think they're in storage.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the one time I ever tried anything esports was Halo.
There
'Cause-
was a sad death in community recently. Well,
Oh,
a month
no.
or two ago. Yeah.
Who was it?
The famous esports player and commentator Kickstarter.
Wait, I think I heard about that.
Yep, he died due to COVID.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that
so
sucks.
sad.
I didn't know why. I just seen I get like a news break thing that pops up on my phone, and it'll give me like the
That's crazy.
hottest articles, and I think I seen that, but I just never opened it and read it.
Man, COVID still freaking taking people out.
Yeah, I mean the flu still kills people too to this day, like
Well, yeah.
and pneumonia
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I mean, it sucks, but
That would suck. I would hate that. I hate that on anybody,
for
man.
sure.
Especially
Oh,
young
yeah,
people.
anything,
I
absolutely.
love speaking of esports since we're on the topic. I love the fact how fast growing and how like since like esports became a thing to now how big it's becoming that I
Mm.
think in the end it's going to get to a point where esports is going to be on regular television, and if not television it's going to be an event kind of like that, because before COVID hit, like esports arenas were getting packed full of people to come watch these competitive players. It was almost like going to a football game to a sellout crowd.
Mhm.
of esports, and I can't wait for
I
that to
bet.
be. I can't wait for that to come back, and it's already with COVID restrictions all gone. It's becoming that. That's my
Yeah,
excited
it's
part
coming
because
back.
finally, like, people are respecting the competitive side of gaming to the point
Right.
where sometimes parents aren't going, "Wow, you son, you got to get off that game console. You're wasting your time." Schools are making esports teams and colleges, and it's awesome. Like a high school here, Trinity High School here, where I live, they just won a major esports event. Their students did. I was like, this is awesome. Like, where was this when I was in school? Like,
Right.
and it's exciting to see because now like esports isn't a joke anymore. Now it's becoming something serious. People are getting paid good money to come out here and compete. If honestly, if you want my personal opinion, I'd rather watch. I used to watch the Paladins League back when they did the Paladins Championship Series. I still tune into the Halo Championship Series when they're in season. I would rather watch those than current sports because now current sports are becoming so dramatic on things that it's just like I don't want to be a part of this. I'd rather go watch some video game esports because I'm way less interested in the NFL now.
Yeah.
I was
Same.
even uninterested when like my team was winning. Like back when like the Broncos won the Super Bowl in 2015, I was excited, but I didn't feel that same passion. I was like, yeah. Um, like even when like my teams lose, like I'm a big Kentucky Wildcat fan, and like they're having an all right season this year, but it's not like amazing. But I just like I don't
Right.
care. It's just like, but when I'm watching like competitive gaming, I'm just like, oh man, heck yeah, oh man. And it's cool
I've been
because
watching
like
this Smite.
when you have your favorite like players and you're like watching them like when I used to watch Formal all the time or even before like I talk about this all the time before Ninja became a huge streamer. Ninja was a competitive Halo player. Ninja was a top competitive Halo player. I was a huge fan of Ninja's and I used to watch him all the time. I used to watch his clips all the time. Like his clip on Guardian when they were on that map and it was a game when it was a custom game, but he was in a Banshee and he dropped out of the Banshee, headshot sniped a guy, and got back in the Banshee. Still one of the coolest clips I've ever seen. Like, and it's cool to watch these guys. And now, like, Ninja doesn't really compete in esports anymore, but back then he did. And like, Formal, I think he still competes. I'm not 100% sure, but he used to be one of my favorites back in the day. I haven't really kept up to him, but then he started flossing. You're right,
And
but
then he started flossing.
but no, it's like yeah,
I love
esports is
that.
becoming
Good
like a
times.
thing, and I love the growth of it because it makes gamers like us, like guys, we're athletes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. We're athletes now. We made it. We're all look at me. This dad bod's my athletic body now, and I love it.
I love that.
And like Jeff, you've
There you
you've
go,
competed
babe.
in
Your
fighting
dad bod.
tournaments. I mean, and even like Pokemon TCG tournaments, those are now considered esports related. So.
Right.
It's just cool and how like it's like the future and I love it. And I love the growth of it. I hope it continues the momentum it had before COVID. And that's what I'm really hoping for. Like sell out arenas, like watching people like compete. That'd just be really cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It gives
For sure.
good spaces for people who feel like they don't have a place to go,
Right.
who plays games. It gives them
Absolutely.
that place to connect with others, like how we met up in Paladins.
Oh
And
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
We met up in
I know.
Paladins and we're like Twitch streamer. Anytime we see a
Yep.
Twitch streamer, we're like, hey you. I had a private message you. Went into your Discord and everything. I was like, hey you. I was like,
You did.
yeah. I was like, hey man, we're talking about you on our stream. It's like I was like, and I was just like, we love meeting other Twitch streamers. Like it's one thing we love
Absolutely.
because we're all content creators and having fun, and it was great. Yeah, I made sure to reach out to you. That was like my goal that whole stream. It's like I'm gonna find them. I was like I'm gonna get them because
I
it's
think
just
I
cool.
remember that day actually. I think I remember because you clicked out and you were freaking out because you were like, "Oh my gosh, what was his name? What was his name? TT what? TT what?
Yeah,
Or
Twitch
TTV
stream-
what? What? Come on, come on!" And then you
Mm.
went back and we told you to go back and look at your profile. I think I remember that day.
Yep, good times.
And then dude.
See,
Go back
this is the
and-
way you meet friends online.
Mhm.
Oh
It's
yeah.
how our friendship, Mags and Jeff, started online.
15
Halo.
Yeah.
years strong.
Yep, on Halo. Met Mags, and then the next day I met Jeff. It's like, hey, you want to play Halo? And then we get into a party chat. Hello, and I'm like, oh. It's like, you're not the same person. And he's like, hey, and then I played Halo with Jeff, and then friendship blossomed.
Yep. Yeah, I was 8 months pregnant, like 8.5 months pregnant when I met Jason, and then I had Alex, and then I remember like having Alex. I would sit Indian style in the chair. Remember that, babe? I'd sit in the chair
Yeah.
and sit Indian style and like prop him up to where he was sitting with me, and sit there and play Halo with him in my lap. That's probably why he's such a gamer now. He was playing Halo. Oh my gosh, Jason, you remember when we made him or let him play Halo at like
On
3?
PC, by the
On
way.
PC, inverted
Jeff-
controls. Like he told us he had to invert the controls because he couldn't play regular. He's like, "Can you invert these for me?"
Yeah.
And he played Halo on the PC inverted for the longest
Wow.
time. Halo 2, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No, it was the
no,
first Halo.
First
on
Halo?
PC. Yeah, Combat
Yeah,
Evolved on the PC.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh my
3 years
god.
old.
Yeah, because
The
we
best
all
Halo.
yeah, we thought Alex was gonna be like one of the best Halo players because he was so
We
obsessed
thought
with
he was
it. He thought
so
Master
obsessed.
Chief's name was Halo. He'd be like, Halo, Halo,
Hey, bro. Oh, yeah, that's how he used to say it. Hey, bro.
No.
Halo.
Yeah, now he's 15. He's gonna be 15 on the 24th, man.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Are you considering esports, Beowulf? Trying to be competitive? Is there any game that you feel like you can actually enter the competitive scene and play, like I did Halo
Yeah.
for a little bit?
Before the game started dying, it was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I was gold into low plat,
Mm-hmm.
but I had good map knowledge because I played every day of the week for 19 hours straight.
Jeez. Yeah, I liked Rainbow Six Siege. I just wasn't the greatest at it. My wife's son got me into it. Her oldest, he was just like, "Hey, I play this game." I was like, "Oh, cool, shooter game." It actually looked good. I loved the objective base. We had Mags play it for the first time. It was pretty
Yeah.
fun. It's good.
Did you see that TikTok about that guy who accidentally but called 911 when he was playing that game?
Rainbow
And
Six
he was
Siege.
talking, yeah, and he was talking to his buddies, and he said, "I killed those 2 people. Let's go." And
Oh
then
my
he had his
God.
house. No, he seriously had his house surrounded with cops. Told him to come out with his hands up, and he's like, "I don't know what's going on." And they like were trying to explain it, and he was like, "I was playing the game." And
Do
it
you-
was that game he was playing.
Do you still play Rainbow Six Siege, Beowulf? Like every once in a while,
Uh,
or is it just too flooded? I know it had a hacker issue for a little bit.
I played every now and then. It's not really a game I jump to first go anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes like 30 minutes to find one match, and then
Right.
half the time you start off in the middle of it.
Yeah, we found out it's easier to find matches when you're grouped up with friends.
It's not popular anymore.
It's not as big, but it's still like because when we played with Milkshake, it took like us to have a party of like 4 people before we started actually finding games quickly.
Hmm.
It was
It's
really
just
weird.
annoying, yeah, they must be running like groups, so like there's not a single person to fill your end.
Right.
That's probably what it is. They probably got just their.
And the thing is, it's a really fun game. Can you do like custom games with friends?
Yes, actually.
See, that would be fun. Maybe like do that one day because I like Rainbow
Mm.
Six Siege. I think it's a really fun game. Am I good at it? Hell no.
I think it's still on my
I think
computer,
after a
on
couple
my
games, I'm like a mid tier guy. I'm not good though. I'm just I won't shoot my teammates. I'll tell you that. That's annoying.
They actually fixed that during prep phase. You can't
Did they?
shoot no one during prep phase now.
Oh, thank God. That used to make me so mad because there'd be that one salty player who's just like, oh, and then he'd kill his whole team and just be like, I'm like, wow, I hate you. I hate
Oh,
you
we
so
done
much.
that for the memes.
No memes here. Just let me fucking play this game.
We actually did it once to make a meme. We actually made it.
Oh, there you go. Well, if
I
it's for
think I
comedy,
have it
then it's
still.
okay. As long as it's for
Yeah.
comedy, though.
Does chat at all have anything to ask Beowulf? Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, I'd
I
to
have
hear them.
questions that we
Oh.
didn't talk about yet.
Do it. Chat, you
That,
ask
that
questions
we
you wanna
that
do
we
it, though.
must talk about. So we got to get the anime stuff out of the way too.
Oh,
We
okay, go
can't
ahead.
forget about this. Yeah, Beowulf, let's hear about it. What kind of I guess I should say, do you like anime, manga, that kind of stuff? I'm assuming.
I do. And this is gonna sound weird. So I like the borderline to to the non-safe for work anime
I mean,
and
that's
safe
fine.
anime. That borderline, I like
Okay.
those a lot.
So you like Food Wars. I love it.
Okay.
Oh, I love Food Wars.
I love Food Wars.
Okay.
Food Wars is great.
Oh yeah.
Food Wars was when I remember the
So-
first time watching it, I had to like turn down the volume on my headphones so my wife wouldn't think I'm watching dirty videos. It's like, oh man.
That's so funny. Ours is the
Oh.
best.
What were you
game.
What were you gonna say, Jeff? Sorry, I just had
I
to
had
think
a
about
bunch
Oh
of
no,
French
you're
and Canadians
what
mad at me in Siege. Oh my gosh. I could
so
imagine that.
what are some of your favorites?
My Hero Academia, of course.
That's not too risque, bud.
Yeah. One Piece,
I like One Piece.
Food Wars,
Oh yeah.
and a horror one called, well, two horror ones. First one's called Another.
Never heard of it.
It's
Ooh.
about a cursed class. Like a certain class in the school is cursed.
Mhm.
One extras. Don't want to spoil it, but it's just a cursed class. And then Kabanari, the Iron Fortress.
Yeah, I haven't heard of either of those.
I think I picked that up, babe. And looked
Yeah.
at it. Yeah,
Probably.
probably. If you're into horror, I really highly recommend getting into. I know I say it all the time, but I'm addicted to him. But Junji Ito, like literally get into his stuff. It's amazing artwork. The stories are amazing. I can't even explain it. They just blow your mind. You're just sitting there. When you close the book, there's a lot of like, what the heck is going on? And a lot of, wow, didn't know it was going to go that way, or, um, but it's just, I
Doesn't
can't even
Junji
explain it.
Ito has a Netflix series coming out soon?
He has it out. I
Is
think
it
I
out
missed
already?
it. Or
No, it's
was that on
not.
No, it's-
Crunchyroll that we were
No, there's like a compilation one. It's not too great, but there's an adaptation of Uzumaki coming to, I think it's Adult Swim actually. It was supposed to be out in October, but it got delayed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Netflix is doing some Junji Ito things soon. So
I mean, this is just
Yeah, it should be cool.
this is just a little bit of what I got. The rest of them are up there.
God, that's maybe a quarter of them.
quarter of it.
Mhm.
Ooh,
What I
Black
fit me
Pandora.
in.
I heard that was a good one.
Paradox, the Black Paradox. Oh my gosh,
I
that's his
think I
newest
have
one.
manga behind me.
Oh, Paradox. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, this is his newest one, and it's actually this is one of the ones that I was like saying like, wow, like when you read the back of it and you're like, okay, you get this like image in your head of what this book's going to be about. Not at all close to what you, because even Jeff said he was like not even close to what I was thinking of.
No, it's completely different.
Completely
It goes
the other way.
way off the wall. What do you
But it's good.
do you which do you like better, do you think? Do you read a lot of manga or do you mostly watch anime or
Mostly because I don't have a lot of time to sit down and read because between streaming and work and
sure.
sleeping, I usually just watch it. Usually, if I really like it, I don't know, I'll watch the original. I'll watch it subbed, but I'll usually watch them in dub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the newer stuff? Like Chainsaw Man or anything like that?
Yes, I watched like the first couple episodes of it.
What do you got there, Jay?
So I'm a big fairy tale guy, so I've been trying to buff up my fairy tale collection. Fairy tale is like one of my favorite animes. And then I got this new one. I don't know how old it is. I just got it because I was like, oh, it looks interesting. It's called Black Torch.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Don't we have that?
No, I've almost bought it like 10
Okay,
times,
I thought
but
I had
so I'm excited. And then because I bought all that when I bought my Final Fantasy art of.
yeah, I think that
Okay.
Black Torch is maybe 4 volumes or something. It's pretty short, but it seemed interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna start reading that soon. So yeah, I'm starting my manga collection too. Jeff and Mags inspired me to start one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I could.
I'm so fucking addicted to it.
But like, we have so much.
I know we were talking about TCGs earlier and the fact that Magic and all that stuff, Magic the Gathering. Well, you guys know Wizards of the Coast owns Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Me and Lisa are gonna play this game first, but Mags, I want to play against you when you guys get here. Harry Potter, the trading card game,
Yeah,
and it's
see
made
it.
it's made by Wizards of the Coast. It's expert level.
No can.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or that's just a
Interesting.
starter level, but yeah, it's a Harry Potter
Where'd you
trading card
find
game.
that at?
I got it when I got my manga.
There better be a
Where?
card in it that says "You shall not pass."
You know what? I was hoping for like Wingardium Leviosa, but I didn't find that in
We're gonna
here.
have to look for that next time we go to BAM.
But I used to. Well, the thing is, I
Yeah.
used to collect these Harry Potter cards back in the day, back in like 2003.
Okay. Oh, it goes back that far.
Yeah, that's how old this is, and this is the starter kit, starter
Learn how
set
to
for 2
save
players,
one
and
more.
it's
That's
complete
error.
rules and everything.
Dude, that's funny. You have that sitting there. So I have this sitting here too. This is My Hero Academia actual 2-player
Give it here, I'll
starter
show it.
decks of I don't know. Have you ever heard of universes?
Yeah.
Like card. It's that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool, man. I was looking at how to play it and shit, and it's like legit. It's kind of reminiscent of Dragon Ball Super card game.
Yep. Yep.
It's kind of similar to that. It looks really fun though, dude. I can't wait to play it.
I heard One Piece came out with a TCG that's actually kind of booming a little bit.
Yes, and it's I think it's in the universe section too. And speaking of the My Hero, I actually have 4 or 5 booster boxes I opened up of the TCG of
Oh.
My Hero.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, is it
man.
that?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Believe it or not,
Um,
Jeff, a TCG game I think you'll like is Flesh and Blood.
Ooh.
Never heard of it.
Here,
Never heard of
it's made by Wizards of the Coast.
I'll tell you one that I always wanted to get into that I never got a chance to was,
Dragon
dude, the
Ball.
Final Fantasy TCG looked really fun, and I played it a couple times, and it just looked so fun, dude. But nobody played it, so
Oh.
Flesh and Blood. It's this game is made by Wizards of the Coast, and it's really cool. Basically, it's like you're a character, and you gotta like.
Is that
add,
the
like,
game-
armors and stuff like that? So
is that the game that's made by the original creator of Magic?
possibly. What is his name? Richard. What was
Oh,
the
dude, he came out with another card game that, dude, I can't remember what it was. Actually, it might have been a digital card game, I think. I can't remember. It looks similar to that though.
Hmm.
Speaking of TCGs, there is a I don't know if y'all know about this game, but it's a called Tabletop Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get Magic stuff, the universe stuff from all their games on there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, man, you can play basically anything you want to on there.
Yeah.
Like anything.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
was thinking about getting that, Jay. That was something I was going to talk to you about getting.
What?
Tabletop Simulator.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
There's so much you can do on there. Like
Oh yeah.
Pokemon has their own version on there. I mean, Magic the Gathering. Someone has like their own like tabletop simulator. Like you can download like the Pokemon game and it has all the cards already set up and you just play it. So I was like, man, that's just better than us having to try to get the collection on TCG Online.
Right.
That game I was talking about, it's I think it might actually be more of like a board game type thing, like Ascension. It's called Soulforge Fusion.
Soulforge.
It is from the creator of Magic the Gathering. Actually looks pretty cool. Shit, I'm gonna have to look into that.
I have World of Warcraft TCG. This is actually a raid that you can build your decks and compete against this raid deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too, actually.
Yeah,
I've
that's
always wanted to
cool.
play it.
This is the complete
That's
raid.
fun.
This is Onyxia's Lair raid decks. So you just have your own build deck and you play against these, and they're all complete. And here's like the cards. Oh yeah,
That's cool.
it's a pretty fun
Nice.
game. Just so much stuff to play. So much goodness.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have a full. I can kind of turn that whole shelving right there is nothing full of board games. Over there next to Jeff, all board games.
Lots of shit.
Jeff's like, oh, look at it. You should be proud of it, Jeff.
He is.
I am.
Yeah.
It's very fun. I like a lot of the deck building games, man. That
Right.
shit's fun to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
I liked deck building games when I tried DC Universe deck builder or DC
Yeah,
deck builder,
yep.
and I was like, man, this is what it's about. And I was like, I dig this. Like, Yeah, that's what I got
Yeah,
into board
actually, we have
games.
we have like 4 of those, and we even have the Naruto one that's the same game, but it's like Naruto skin. It's like the DC games,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a Naruto version.
Hell yeah.
We
It's
have
pretty
like 2 or
fun.
3 different munchkins.
Yeah. Beowulf, are you into like board games
I
and
was
shit
about to
like that
ask
at
that.
all?
I love board games.
Yeah.
Man, Beowulf.
Do you have a favorite one? Do you
Chess.
like chess? Okay. My kids are. We just bought. We bought my oldest son a chessboard a way back, and then our oldest twins, our first set of twins, they're into chess now. So we just bought them a chessboard. For
Yeah,
Christmas.
chess is excellent, man. Very
Mhm.
fun.
My brother used to play on the chess team. Both my brothers actually.
See, I've always wanted
6th
to
grade.
try Go.
To a chess tournament.
No,
Huh?
go. What's go?
Oh.
What?
No, the game is called Go.
Oh.
Never heard of
I've
it.
never heard of it. So
No,
explain.
Please do.
I cannot explain.
Go.
You're gonna have to hit Google up on that one.
What
All
game
right.
are you talking about?
It's like a.
We were talking about chess.
I
He's got
know,
me
it's
so
no,
thrown
no, no.
off.
It's similar to chess, but it's like you just have to look at it. I can't explain it because I don't know how to. So you would just have to Google it and look at it. But it's
I see it now. I remember this game.
Hold on. Now
Go
I'm
game?
interested.
yeah, and my internet's broken, otherwise I would Google it and
Oh, I do remember this.
The Japanese chess?
Yeah, I do remember this.
you basically it's like Japanese chess. I didn't know if it was Japanese or Chinese, so I didn't want to comment either way and get it wrong. But
It's invented in
it's
China.
similar to chess.
It's definitely Asian influence because there's
Yes, error.
Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's of Asian influence. I just wasn't sure exactly,
Asia. Europe.
but it looks
Africa,
interesting.
I'm about
South
tired of
America.
Asia and Europe and South America right now.
North America. Australia.
About
Don't
tired of
forget
all of it.
Australia.
I love it.
So when I said something about fairy tale, Beowulf, I saw you get excited. You big fairy tale guy?
Mm.
Yes, I watched all of them.
Wow. I love fucking
I probably
fairy
watched
tale.
42 episodes in 1 week.
Yeah,
cow.
I started watching fairy tale. I think it was I want to say last year. No, it's probably 2020, and I was just like, this is amazing. And now I love it. And then I started watching some of like the off animes that aren't fairy tale but done by the same like writers and artists and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a couple of those. Because like you'll see some of the characters from fairy tale show up, and I'm like happy and all that stuff. Yeah, I love fairy tale.
I have a suggestion of an anime if you're looking into one is which we need to get back into watching, which is Shadow's House.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
It's a good show, good anime. So yeah, look in there. Look that one. That one's like, at first it took us like how long did it take us to actually like figure it out? Like
I don't know. I mean, I still haven't figured it out. It's
it's
basically the
starting to come,
people.
like, the pieces they give you pieces, bits and pieces of what's going. Like it's hard to explain. You just have to watch
It's
it.
weird because like shadows are like people, and then the shadows build
shadows-
like these dolls as like their.
No, so that's not it. You are so off track with
Yeah,
that.
you're
You
off
are so
track,
not
Jeff.
getting it. So they don't build the dolls.
Okay, well, no, you can't say this because if somebody's gonna watch it, then you're spoiling it.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay.
Mags. You spoiled it. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess.
Well, no, you were going to, but
Okay.
you can't really say
I
that. I was
guess,
trying to
I mean, I guess.
not give too much away.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
It's
spoil
it's
it.
unique though, for sure.
Post
It's a
it,
very
Max.
unique anime.
Post it in the anime and stuff chat so I can look into it.
Now I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Oh,
Looks
gosh.
interesting.
It is.
It's pretty cool, man. I've never really watched anything like it, and I'm not too into like that. oh shit, what do you call it? Like the Victorian kind of style.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's cool though. Like it was unique enough to keep me interested in like what the hell is happening here? Like what is really going on?
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that now.
I'm gonna say an old anime series.
Dude, you know what?
Was Astro Boy.
Astro Boy was great.
Astro Boy.
Mhm.
Yeah, Astro
That
Boy was cool.
Wasn't that on at nights for Adult Swim for a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Astro Boy was on like Fox Kids or some shit back in the day, man. Astro Boy's really old.
Oh yeah.
There's dude, one new one that's really got me like I can't wait for the new episodes to come out, and it's really got me like I love it is
Posted.
Blue Lock. Dude, Blue Lock, I'm so addicted to watch. It's a soccer anime.
Oh.
And dude, it's just so fucking intense.
Is that the one you and Tyler are watching?
Yes, it is so good. Every episode I'm like on the edge of my seat, like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
What's the volleyball anime?
Haiku.
Haiku. I heard
Yeah,
that was a
Haiku.
good one.
Yeah, a lot of people are telling
Haiku's
me
really good.
it's recommended because I watched frickin' Kuroko.
Kuriko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kuriko is really good too, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Blue Lock is kind of along the same lines as those. It more like Kuriko, I would say, because they have like get in the zone type shit and stuff like that. But Blue Lock is like soccer, but Hunger Games. Yeah, it is sort of. So like Japan is trying to produce like the best striker of all time. So they take like the best players in the country and they put them all in this program, and they basically are like fighting through the program to produce one person who's the greatest striker of all time to like, win the World Cup and shit like that. But then all of the rest of the other people who don't get through can never play soccer again.
Oh, I was actually hearing about that. Yeah.
Dude, it's really good. I definitely recommend watching it.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it actually sounds really good. Like I really am digging like sports anime. Like at first I wasn't gonna watch Kuroko because I was like it sounds kind of cringe.
Me too, yeah.
And then I watched it. I was like, man, this is actually really good. I was like, shit, I'm.
It
like,
was
into it.
really good, dude.
Yeah. So, and I even like the little special movie that they made. Did you see that one when that American?
Yeah,
like,
The
team
Last
came in?
Game.
Yeah, The Last Game. Yeah, that was actually really
Yeah.
good too.
Oh man, I was like, fuck these Americans, dude.
Yeah, that was, dude. I was like, oh shit, the generation of miracles getting together again. It's like these Americans have no idea what they're getting into.
I don't know. I've been mostly into manga lately, but I've found myself reading a lot of shit that I never would like before.
I can't take him to BAM. Like, it's like peeling him away from like the best thing in the world is like getting him out of BAM because he'll stay there forever. Like,
Yeah, it's Books a Million.
Books a Million. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I kept seeing this one book, and
stay there forever if you could.
Alex made fun of me for buying it when he saw it. There's this manga, it's called Toilet Bound Hanako. And it's sort of like I don't want to say it's like a romance story. It kind of is, but it's more like I don't know, like supernatural shit. But it is sort of like a romance type thing. And like, dude, I would have never bought something like that. And like the more shit I read, the more like I don't know how to say it.
Like
the broader like shit I'm interested in. I guess I should say.
And
so it's been cool.
It also helps that I came into the picture and I like different things, and
yeah,
I mean, I got you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got you to look into different things or look for me. So
yeah, no,
I mean, your interest into other things, like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, you're right. And then I end up reading it, and it's like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I go through those sometimes when I am watching like an anime and I'm like, man, okay, like especially when I finish a series, I'm just like, all right, I need to watch something. I was like, but I'm gonna go I'm just gonna try something random and just like not even care what it is. I'm gonna choose an anime, watch it, and see if I like it. and that's how I found was it Kutaro Lives Alone or whatever on Netflix, and I was like, holy shit, this was good. And this is like something I would never think if I like was looking. I was like, I don't want to watch
Yeah.
that, but I was like,
Yeah.
man, that was a really good one too. And I like the emotional state it pulls you through, like especially with like you not really knowing his little history with his parents, and they kind of tease it, and it's just like, man, that's like crazy. But no, I like it. I was like, man, I didn't expect to like that. So I was like, shit, man, maybe that's what I need to do more often. Is just like randomly be like, all right, here's the anime I'm watching.
Dude, and that's how I found like a lot of good shit. Like that book that you picked up, that Black Torch.
Yep.
Dude, I've almost picked that book up literally like 10 times because I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? This looks cool. I don't know anything about it, but like I just flipped through the book real quick, you know, not like
Yep.
really
I'm
looking at
literally
it. I'm
doing
like,
that right
shit, this
now.
looks cool.
It does look good.
I'll
So,
probably will end up buying it.
Yeah.
so Beowulf, there's talks that me and Jeff have kind of brought to the surface, but we're still trying to figure out like how it's going to work and the ins and outs of it.
Okay.
But because most manga, like we're not asking anybody to rush out and buy it, you know, like you don't have to do it that way, but you can also find it online. But we were
Right.
actually thinking about doing a book club. Instead of a book club, it's going to be a manga club, and then like maybe once a month or something, we pick like Jeff maybe will, or even, you know, the community can give suggestions on stuff, and then we all agree to one, and we kind of read it and then come back and either get into like a Discord chat or whatever, and we can do something like this on live or something, or we can just chat about the manga that we read. See, I thought Eric, that you were the first person where I was like, Eric would like this.
I knew Era was gonna be like, yo, mom.
That'd
But
be
I
cool,
was
like having Discord chat and like
Yeah,
everybody like
like-
talk
Yeah,
about
man.
something,
Like-
something they want to read together and say, all
Once
right,
a
everybody
month.
read and we'll talk about this manga. Here's the manga
Yeah.
we're gonna read this month and discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mags
Oh,
brought
yeah.
up that idea. It was part of her like 2023 new things to do with Nova Circuit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
And
feel
it
like that'd be
doesn't
good.
have to be like a lot either, you know what I mean? It could be like it
Something
could be like a
small.
volume a month, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Which is
Mhm.
like 4 or 5 chapters.
Yeah.
Nothing like crazy, but I think it would be fun.
I don't have chill manga friends. Well, not many at least.
I have Jeff, Mags, and my other friend Jeff.
Yeah,
And well, Rob
right.
Rob knows a lot about
Yeah,
anime
Rob
too,
knows.
and then of course
Mhm.
Darklight.
Mhm.
That's about it though.
And I
So
feel like
that
that'd be good to get our comfort zones too.
Right.
Right.
Normally read.
Like my
Yeah, and like
yeah. Go ahead, Jeff.
no, sorry. I was gonna say like yeah, nobody has to like buy anything either, you know what I mean? A lot of it's available free and like
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys know.
And we can, even if we can find a free version, we just share a link and say, here you guys
Yeah.
go, let's watch it,
There you
like or
go.
read it.
and
or
and a
whatnot.
lot of the big like publishers and websites and stuff have most of it free to like read and I mean there's definitely ways you don't have to pay for it and stuff or go out and buy books and shit like that. I mean you could definitely read it at, you know, without having to invest anything into it.
Of course.
Yeah. But
that'd
yeah,
be
it was
really
just a
nice too.
thought. You may want to think about rules though, like ages.
It would be
of
18
people.
plus.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
Or 16 plus, because you know 16.
it depending on
16
what
16-year-olds
Right.
understand what that is, but
right.
Like, you know,
To be fair, most of the books that I have are like they're rated. Most of them are like 14 plus, except for like some of the more like Viz signature ones and shit. Those are a little bit, you know.
The what was that? The food truck.
Yeah, probably Crazy Food Truck and like I don't read a whole lot of like just straight up adult manga, but like some of it
There's a lot of
is.
them are 12-year-olds will read.
Yeah. Most of the shit we read is like 15 plus, I think, though. So it's not
Yeah,
not too crazy.
right.
Honestly, sometimes the manga for 12 plus is usually better than the ones that are meant for adults.
Yeah,
I feel like because they're
think
more
so, too.
story driven.
Yeah, more
It
in-depth
is.
ones.
Yeah.
So, some of the more adult ones, there's a lot of like shock value type shit.
I'll be right back, guys.
I don't know, dude. I started reading Fire Punch, and so far it's pretty insane.
Fire Punch.
Dude, oh my god. So it's actually the guy that made Chainsaw Man. It was what he did before that, and dude, some of the shit that's just happening in it, I'm just like, what the hell, man? It's not for everybody at all. I mean, there's a reason.
I've been watching. What is it? Fire Force.
Oh, dude, Fire Force is so cool. I love it.
I gotta get back
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, me too. I watched the whole first season, and then I think probably maybe 5 or 6 episodes in like the second season, and then it's just so cool, man. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I don't know, the whole Adola burst thing and stuff. It's just sweet, man. I really like it. I like how all the characters like it's all just fire stuff, you know what I mean? They all just have fire abilities and shit, but like all of them are so different. And then you got like, you know, the second generation, third generations, and then like some of them can like create the fire, and then others can just like mold it and stuff. It's like, it's cool. I like it a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I like their personalities in there. They're all different.
I already know
wrong with
which
you,
ones
Jason?
you like.
I went potty, had a tinkle, and then on the way to the office room, I'll walk by the kitchen and I'll be like, thirsty. Now I'm trying to quit soda because the kidney stone still scared the shit out of me. So I'm like,
Uh-oh.
don't want a kidney stone. So I told Lisa, all that. I was like, I'm slowing down on Coke, which I have done. But the last time we bought a 24 pack, we still have a couple sodas left. So I was like, I'm gonna finish this off, and then I'm gonna try my best to like get rid of Coca-Cola in my life. So I'm going to the fridge. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have a little Coca-Cola tonight. I open the drawer. Let me show you an example. Hold on. It's just better to show.
There ain't nothing there.
I have a feeling she put.
I
it
thought
in
he was
there.
already drinking Coke.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says there's 5 Cokes left. No, I'm drinking sweet tea, by the way, which is not good for kidney stones either. But I go into the fridge and open the drawer, and she has sticky notes on every Coke, and this says kidney stone 1. I'm like, what?
Oh shit!
I was like, what is this? What the hell?
That's your daily reminder.
I knew it. You authorized us to probably put some note on it.
I was like, God damn it! I love my wife. What the fuck? she has them all numbered: kidney stone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God.
Oh my god, dude! I was laughing. I was like, I had to go back. I was like, oh my god, I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
She has to remind me.
It's funny that she has to remind you, because I figured that would be something you would never forget.
So no, that's the thing is like I was talking to my dad about it and like recently, and then I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? I don't ever want to go through that pain ever again in my life. It was that bad. It sucked, and it was only a small kidney stone. Like it was like a size of a little piece of pepper, like, and I was just like, oh, if that did that much pain, I can only imagine a bigger one. So yeah, I have 5 Cokes left. I'm drinking these. I'm done. It's gonna be as much water as I can. I'm even slowing down on tea. I don't even drink a lot of tea much anymore. So it's just gonna be lots of water. I really hope Dubby doesn't give me kidney stones. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's that.
I don't think so, though. I think you should be okay drinking Dubby. It's mostly water in it anyway. So
Well, listen, Dubby's just gonna help me dominate the kidney stone. So
there you go.
Actually,
kidney stone 1,
flavored
everybody.
water.
You drink flavored water? What brand do you use?
We get the food line one, the peach teas, iced peach teas.
Food Line, listen to you.
Food Line is the name I haven't heard in
Goodness,
fucking
I know.
forever.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a grocery store.
It's like a Publix.
Ours
dining
closed
store.
down here because they were repacking expired meat and
Oh,
selling.
Lit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here in
When we
yeah.
lived in Paris, Kentucky, which reminds me, did you know Paris, Kentucky's band was in the Thanksgiving parade?
Who was it? Like Cage the Elephant or something?
No, their band, their school band,
Their marching
their
band,
marching
Oh,
band,
okay.
like the
their marching
university or
band.
I thought you
whatever.
meant like
Yeah.
some
Or no, it was
famous
the high
band.
school.
Oh.
It was the high school.
No, it was the high school. It
Oh,
was the
okay.
Paris, Kentucky, my hometown, Paris, Kentucky. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh,
The
my
band.
brother worked there. Robbie or Bub, my oldest brother, he worked there at Food Lion. That was his first job.
Hello, senpai.
Hey, senpai, how you doing, buddy? Oh, and let me
What's
reply
up,
to Eric.
senpai?
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Senpai Gaming. I love Tanner.
I gotta get this out of the way. Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, senpai. That's awesome. Yeah.
Interesting.
For the
Senpai.
manga book club, that's something that can be easily set up. So
Yeah.
we can have that set up either by this month or even next week.
Yeah,
we podcasting
That's
Beowulf. That's who we podcasting.
Mm.
We just found out that Beowulf might secretly be one of our best friends because he likes Magic, The Gathering, loves manga, unlocks memories from our childhoods that have been lost forever.
Right.
Like all the things that we liked as friends as a group, this Beowulf likes. And we're like, holy shit.
This is why I love having podcasts with our guests.
Yeah, getting to
our
know them.
community.
So,
You
yeah,
get to really know you one-on-one.
dude, I'm about
and-
to like be sending
it.
decks to Beowulf and be like, what do you think about this? We have a Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering chat in Discord,
We do.
and I posted the deck that I've been running through Historic with on Arena, my Niv Mizzet Perun deck.
I need to
It's been
do something
slaying.
like this. It's
Oh,
cool.
we're different. I've been through historic. I run a all death touch deck.
So the couple of Death Touch decks that I run into, luckily I run like Shock and like Lightning Strike to kind of just destroy those creatures the best I can, or maybe like Lava Coil. If as long as I can so my goal with my deck on decks like that, especially white decks, oh my god, I can't stand white decks, is make them kill out their hand as fast as they can. And once they kill their hand, I'm just like, well, now you're top decking. You're in top deck mode.
Mhm.
And then I'm just like, boom. And then I just start doing my things where like Niv Mizzet helps me deal damage and all that stuff. And then my Dwagons go in.
Hold up, actually, I got.
Yeah, there will be a roll, Air.
Let me find it.
You need to learn Magic the Gathering, senpais. There's a game called Magic the Gathering Arena. You should get it. It's
fun.
free
What
to
are you
play,
doing?
and it's easy to build decks on there and get stuff to build decks on there. And shoot, if you ever want to learn, man, maybe one day we can video chat in Discord and I can teach you the ways. I will be
Okay.
senpai. I will be senpai, and you will be my
I think I put in a
Padawan.
deck already. But there's a card called Nylon's Bow. All attacking creatures get
Get +2
Death
+2 or
no,
no?
gains death touch.
Okay, I know what card you're talking about. I'm trying to remember what it did. Isn't that green? Is it a green card?
Yep, 2
Yeah, yeah.
green and 1 colorless.
It was the
I
God's
never
Bow
played
weapon, right?
before,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
need to relearn.
Yeah.
That's where I need to be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Max.
No, go ahead. You finish.
Then there's the Whip of Erebos, attacking creatures getting life.
Yeah.
And it was mono black. It was 2 black and 2 colorless.
Yep, the Whip of Erebos is in my token deck.
Well, my phone's dead, so you're just gonna have to listen to my pretty voice now.
It's not in my Naya deck, it's in my Xenagos deck, I believe. Or Xenagos, and I
You want
run
that camera?
Xenagos and I want to say Soren. I have to find the deck. I have the deck laying around here somewhere. I should
You want the
probably
camera,
put that.
babe?
What happened? What happened? Did Jeff's camera die?
His phone
Yeah.
died.
Your
Yeah.
voice is beautiful. No, your voice is.
Isn't it?
Oh,
It's
okay.
So sexy.
Oh man, I was having dirty thoughts about Jeff the other night because I thought of him as a model. We had to tell him about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was kinda cock off.
I was just like thinking, I was like,
The
man,
looks I
Nova
was
Circuit
getting.
merch, and I was thinking about like, doing photos of like, someone outside standing there looking away, and then I was just like,
Yeah,
man, I could just see
you.
Jeff just looking off in the distance with like a Nova Circuit shirt on, or a shirt that says
Hey.
GCs. Hey, Valor, thank you for the raid.
Aw,
Raid.
thank
Hey,
you.
Val. How you doing, Valorous Dove? Dove man. He's
Oh,
if you guys don't know, Valorous Dove is a member of Nova Circuit. He is one of our crew. He is on staff with us. We love Valorous. He's a good friend of
Awesome.
ours. Oh,
Mr.
you're playing.
Dove.
You're playing. Get the fuck out. All right. Cool. Sustained. I'm gonna ask if I can have just that as an emote for our Twitch streams because Dr. Peel isn't technically Dr. Peel. The name's owned by them, but not the banana guy. That's VR chat. I wonder if they'll let me just. Can I just put sustained under him and make it our emote?
I would love that.
Yeah, you had to
That-
support the other VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
We were talking about that. Yeah, Beowulf is a VTuber. Beowulf's
Yeah.
awesome. We just found out that Beowulf likes Magic the fucking Gathering, anime.
a lot. Yeah.
It's a
so
good
much.
time. Yeah, I'm glad we ran into them on frickin' Paladins.
Right.
God, Paladins bringing us together. Now just fix your bugs.
Lagged.
Such characters.
Favorite anime? What's your senpai's? I don't know if Beowulf told us their favorite. I think they just gave a list of their favorites. Oh, welcome to the podcast NVIDIA broadcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite Beowulf, or did you already mention it?
My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia. Okay, yeah, that was the first one. Mine is Hakusho, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. That is a good one. Yeah, dude,
I
Inuyasha
can't.
was good. Trigun's good. I'm a little shaky about the new Trigun. I know my friend Matt.
Shop?
Every time I say my friend Matt's like Xbox name, it's Twig the Stampede. It makes me think of Trigun, because his like nickname was the Stampede.
The Stampede.
Man,
Yeah.
that new one's coming out.
I don't know how I feel about the new one, man. I just don't like the.
I
art
don't know
style.
either. I need to see it first. Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god, I seen the promo images for the hell's his name? Knives? Million Knives or something like that. Vash's
Mhm.
brother.
Yeah, Vash Stampede. That was his.
Dude, oh my god, go look at the promo art for him. It looks like he's wearing a fucking womb or something. I don't understand what's going on. It is the worst thing I've ever seen.
My favorite animes, senpai, is probably number 1, Sword Art Online, 2, Dot Hack, 3, Fist of the North Star.
Dot hack.
Yeah, and then after Fist of the North Star, like if we go into like movies and stuff, I would say Ninja Scroll was one of my favorite ones. Ninja Scroll was so good. And then
Yeah, if we were talking movies, My Neighbor Totoro has to be my favorite. That and Spirited Away.
yeah, those are good ones
Those are my
too.
two
Those
top
are ones I would
anime
show
movies.
Lisa to get her into anime too. Like I got Lisa
Oh,
to watch Sword Art
Good
Online
love.
because I knew like the connection between like the kind of like the love story between Asuna and Kirito would
Mhm.
like kind of get her interested.
I think Totoro. Start with Totoro and then try Spirited Away because that's what Jeff did with me. Jeff knew
Yep.
I would fall in love
Yeah.
with Totoro, and then he was like, "I got another one for you." He was like, "Watch this," and then we watched Spirited Away, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love both of these. They are the cutest movies.
Yeah.
I love them."
I mean, really, anybody who likes any kind of like cartoons or Disney stuff will probably like any of the fucking Ghibli movies.
Our kids are. We just let the baby twins. They're 3, and
cookbooks,
they love Totoro. They'll recognize him in the store or something. Be like, "Oh, that's Totoro."
I think I showed this before, but speaking of cookbooks, Eric.
What are you doing with the ball?
The fucking ball is being a piece of shit.
I just
Well, you're
dropped an
just
Atari
tossing
game,
this ball.
but my wife got me this how to make
Stop
let's make
it.
ramen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to check that.
But
book
it's
out. I was
it's
looking
it's
for it.
anime style, so it's just like
I
there's manga
know.
in here.
Oh
shows-
shit, that's cool.
So it's a manga that shows you how to cook it. So it's like I'm watching Food Wars in this book.
I know. I
and
want to get it for
cook
him.
I cook ramen.
I was looking for it because there's a section at BAM where it's they have a Halo cookbook, they have My Hero cookbook, they have all types of different
Ooh, My
cookbooks.
Hero.
Oh yeah, they have a whole bunch. I have to take a picture next
I
time.
want-
We're there like every Friday.
I want a cookbook from all the foods from Food Wars. That's all I want. Like
Yes.
They might have one.
because
there,
all
They
those
do. They have it. I
every
saw it.
time
I
I
thought
watch
so.
them make a dish on there, I'm just like salivating over. I'm like, oh, I want that so bad.
I'll take a picture of the stand because it's a two-sided stand, and on each side they have gaming and anime, and they have Harry Potter. They have all like a whole bunch of them. They have Final Fantasy. I think they have a Zelda one.
Oh, I love Final
Um,
Fantasy.
yeah, they have a lot of different cookbooks there. It's really cool. I
see they
actually
got
got the
this-
Hocus Pocus one during the
Got
Halloween.
this Final Fantasy book. The art and reflections.
Yeah, or we go weekly pretty much.
You go every Friday, Mags. We need weekly updates. Absolutely. I can start going live when we go. How about that?
Yeah,
We'll go live.
Oh, yes.
Ask them if
I'll
they
go
let you
live.
do that in their store and just say we have a
I
huge
won't
anime
because
following. Because we do.
well,
A lot of
I
people
haven't
in
seen
our
her in a while.
well, a lot of people in Nova Circuit love anime anyways. Like we're all fucking weebs, man. Weebs unite.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm good to know I'm not the only one here who collects official guides of games.
No. I have a bunch of PlayStation 2 guides.
I
Especially
wanted to back in the day.
it's funny because now when you go back because of the internet, when you go back and look at these guides, there's missing stuff in them, and you're just like, "Oh, they didn't know this." And I was like, "That's awesome."
Right.
And it's funny because it's like the official guide, and I'm like, "No, the internet
And
is
if
now,
you didn't pay
baby."
the money, yeah,
It's
if you didn't
like-
have that book, you weren't in the end.
because Final Fantasy 9, like I said, it's my favorite game. It's I go back and look at the official strategy guide and playthrough of the book that they had that PlayStation came out with, and I'm just like, oh, you missed this part. Oh, you failed to mention how to get Excalibur 2. You didn't even know Excalibur 2 existed in this game. And I'm like, that's interesting. I was like, that's funny. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah.
You know what? You mentioned that JRPGs were kind of like your favorite thing, and that what'd you say? Fire Emblem was like your
Yes.
favorite.
S'mores,
Have you
what's
ever
up?
played? So my favorite JRPG is PS1 game called Xenogears.
S'mores, I got stuff to show you.
No. I have not
Xeno.
played
Oh, Xeno.
No, oh man,
that.
it's dude, it's a long ass game, and it's
S'mores, I'm here. I need you to stay in chat.
its story's kind of crazy, but you should check it out if you ever get the chance. They kind of made spiritual successor to it with like Xenoblade and Xenosaga, all that shit. But Xenogears was like the first one, man. It was so cool. You had like Gundams and shit, but it was like Final Fantasy kind of. It was like turn-based JRPG. It was so fun.
Okay, yeah.
Showing you
most
my
of
beta cards and some of my old Magic cards there, S'mores.
But most of my PS1 days was PS2 days were Fatal Frame.
Oh,
board game.
Fatal Frame is cool. My brother
Yes.
was fucking obsessed with that game, man. He loved it.
What was it?
Fatal Frame.
Are they worth
Oh
anything?
my
Yeah, I know that. I
God,
think. Hold on,
that
let me look.
game.
S'mores, I'll look up online for you real quick.
Oh, that was mine and his game. We would never play the game during the day. It was always at night, and we had to shut off all the lights. And then we would pull because his mom had wood floors, and we would slide the couch around and put it right in front of the big screen TV. They had like a floor big screen TV, and we would sit right there. And I swear to God, we spend hours there, like getting scared. That was probably one of the scariest games we played.
That was one game I never played because it looked too fucking stressful to
Oh,
play it.
The Red
Really? It's
Elemental Blast is $80. S'mores.
Yeah, there was a time. Do you remember that one time, babe, where me and Anthony? I don't know if you were even down there. But we were sitting on the couch, and he seen something that I didn't see, and I seen something that he didn't see at the same exact time. I was like, "Oh, did you see that?" He's like, "Did you see that?" I was like, "No, but I seen that." And he's like, "I didn't see what you seen, but I seen that." And he was like, "This is too."
It was
scary."
3rd edition. S'mores.
But
Revised.
we have a joke now, and anybody who plays Fatal Frame will know this, but it's raining again.
Oh yes.
It's
It's raining
3rd
again.
edition. One of your favorite retro cards? Oh yeah. We were talking about that. I have like a freaking 3rd edition Wrath of God. This used to be like one of my favorite cards back as a kid.
The newest Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black Abyss, is good. I'm actually
haven't
playing through
played
it
it
right
yet.
now.
Oh, see, I want to get my hands on it. I wonder if Anthony has yet.
He played it. He didn't like it too much though.
No.
He's too attached to the old ones, I think,
Yeah,
to
for sure. I feel it.
like or I don't know, isn't there a one that's not out yet. That's like it's like a remake of the first one or some shit that's about to come out. I think.
I got 3rd edition fork s'mores. This is like a
I
$50
don't-
card.
I thought so.
It's a bunch of old stuff in here. I have to like take pictures. I'm gonna take pictures of this and post it in the Discord.
Yeah, there's something. Jason, stop it. We're having two different conversations here. What the
I'm
fuck are
talking-
you doing?
I keep telling s'mores I was gonna show him a lot of my magic. Like I have like a lot of old shit in here. S'mores like a lot of old shit, like crazy stuff.
Hold on, what's that green one there?
Whoa.
That your thumb was on.
Hold on. The green one that my thumb was on, like this.
Yes, the left page, bottom center.
Instill energy.
Ooh.
It's 3rd
Look
edition.
for one.
Yeah, you may untap target creature one additional time during. God, remember when the text was so big? They didn't have flavor text on cards. Those were the days, guys.
Yeah, right. I have a $300 full art foil stomping ground. Oh my gosh. Which has a typo. Oh, that makes it even more unique.
Hell yeah.
A miscut, and the card is one of a kind because it's not supposed to be a full art. No way, dude.
Yep.
You got it?
So there's
Freaking
also
awesome.
a tsunami. So tsunami was a card, guys, and it's actually for one forest. It was a green card, but there was a misprint, and there was one that was printed blue, and supposedly there was only like 2 or 3 that were printed that way, and that's a really hard card to get. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff in here, like old shit. I got one of Jeff's favorite. Jeff, your favorite planeswalker is Nissa, right?
Nessa.
I don't know, man. To be honest, it fluctuates.
This-
I
this
do
is a-
like.
This is like a $3 card, I think. But like, here's this full art Nissa that I have.
I do like Nissa, but I do like
Ooh.
Jace too, man. Jace
Yeah.
is pretty badass.
No,
Right.
his Nessa deck was pretty wicked, though. I hated his.
But man,
I don't know why Jeff likes when he plays TCG games. Watch out, just to let you know. He likes to take a long time on his turn, and
my
he will
3rd
build a
edition
deck
Sarah Angel
that
page.
he will just keep having a turn after turn after turn. Like he'll just keep going. Like one thing will activate this thing to activate this thing to activate this thing, and then I got to do this. It's like so much I can't keep up with him. Sometimes I'm sitting there like this, like I don't even want to play you anymore. Just do
That
do your
comes
turn
from
or I'm done.
that comes from Yu-Gi-Oh though. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh is.
You can't miss a step. You miss
I'll
a step.
post
No,
it-
if
I'll
you
post
miss
it
a
in Discord,
step or
S'mores.
fuck up a chain link and your turn's done.
Well,
That's how
see,
magic
and
is. If
it's-
you don't trigger or in the right
Right.
order your like triggers and all that stuff, that really messes you up.
But he
Especially
will-
like my Niv Mizzet commander deck. Like I have to be like very smart with it.
But that's the thing. But he'll build a deck that will have like 50 million triggers on one turn.
Hell yeah, that's
Like,
Yu-Gi-Oh for you.
why? Why do that?
Yeah.
Why have 50 triggers on one turn and then your opponent's sitting there like
Because it ends up
Anti-fun.
wrecking you.
it does. It wrecks me. It wrecks my brain. I get impatient. I get antsy. I'm just like this is why I don't play chess because I can't sit there. Like
Well, chess you have to be like turns ahead on your thinking.
I know
Yeah, you gotta
chess-
be way
yeah.
ahead.
Then like
I
I
don't know,
remember
I
in
don't
chess
play
club,
chess.
man, that's what you had to do, and that was my demise. Is because I'd be like 2 turns ahead, but like my opponent would be like 8 turns ahead on their thinking
Yeah.
process. I'm like, yep, you're smarter than me. I get it. Listen, I'm just a public school educated kid, you know.
Yeah, just because of multiple damage with 5 cards. Yeah. So, so my deck takes a lot of math. Yeah. Well, then you got like Jason that wants to just on one turn put out like 20 tokens. Why not? Like,
Yeah.
let me just put out an army in one turn, and you're just like you just want to flip the table and go whatever. Take your stupid army and go somewhere and stick. it
All with
somewhere.
flying, by the way. Just,
Yes.
that's the
Oh yeah,
best
that
part.
too. Don't forget the
Yes.
flying part. He
Love my
attaches the flying
spirits.
to his-
Don't forget the
all his
lifelink and
tokens.
vigilance also.
Oh
Yeah,
the light
yeah.
they were like you couldn't. As soon as he got
Haste.
all his
Haste.
buffs to everything to all his tokens, that's all he did. He sat there. I mean, he would run out of tokens to put on.
Oh
was
yeah,
just-
because I had a stack of tokens. Cause like it's gonna happen. I'm
It
gonna
was
use this whole
I
thing.
called it a bitch deck. I would get infuriated. I would get
All right,
so
S'mores. I'll give you
infuriated.
one more shout out.
Anyways, I can't stay long. I am super tired. Absolutely. Get that rest. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out for a little bit.
S'mores, I don't blame you. I'm doing this on like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Well, I was I was gonna say Beowulf, because I know we wanted to play Overwatch, but I know we're getting late into the podcast. So if you just want to end the
Oh, I didn't
podcast and not do Overwatch, you're okay with that. Listen,
Oh no, I'll be up
we
all night.
yeah, we work for you tonight. Remember that.
Yeah, it's all
You're
on
the
you. This
CEO
is
of this
your time.
company tonight. It's all about you.
Shoot,
You're
I
our
can't be the
guest.
CEO.
My favorite card is Wonder. They reprinted it. It's a rare. It's originally an uncommon card. Is Wonder? Was it what, an MTG? Wonder.
Yep.
Yepo.
Oh,
I thought it was a typo for Ponder.
Yeah, Ponder's a good card though, especially in Commander.
Ponder's a fucking dope
Mm.
card.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
value of that card's gone way up too.
I
So they
like the
reprinted it, you
demonic
said,
tutor.
so they got a new one. Demonic. I got an old 3rd edition revised Demonic Tutor right here. I love the artwork on this old one too. Here's a Demonic Tutor.
I think it was actually reprinted in one of the recent sets.
It is. It was. Yep.
There you go.
Vampiric Tutor is a really good one too. I have that card as well.
Oh,
yeah, but that's
yeah,
Demonic
Vampiric
Tutor.
Tutor.
Yep, I have that card as well. I got my version's like from the list, so it's just like it's still like $50, but it's like not like the cool original like Vampiric Tutor. Dude, Birds of Paradise, what a great card.
Oh yeah.
Awesome card.
I have that
Yeah.
3rd edition as well, I think, and 4th edition, and then I have like Magic Core Set 2010. I have a couple of editions of that one too. I'm trying to see.
That's my
newest one.
favorite one. The 2010 one is my favorite one.
Right.
The art on it.
Right.
Manishore is my favorite art of non-full art cards.
Oh,
What was
they
it?
did reprint it.
Mana short.
Man, it's short.
Damn.
Error, I have it, bro. I have it already. That's what I was
Is that the
saying.
one
we went
walked
to
in there and
yeah.
like,
So
oh, they
we
have
went
it?
to we went to Books a Million, and they had freaking Dan to Dan Volume 2, and they had Kaiju number 8 Volume 5. I was so happy.
Yeah, the girl that worked there that
I saw
started
it in Modern
recognizing
Horizon 2, S'mores. Go ahead, Max.
no, you're good. Yeah, you're good. She started recognizing us, as regulars. Like we come in every Friday, and she started like, hey, she knew we buy. Hey,
It's my favorite card.
man.
I'm showing S'mores my
Yeah.
favorite card. You carry
And,
on, talk.
And so she, oh, here you go. And she said that if they have it, she'll
It's all good,
they'll
S'mores. Gets
just
good
put it
sleep.
on the shelf, that they won't wait until release date, and they'll just put it out, and they're always getting it early, and it's always on the shelf.
Yeah, I love them for that.
Good night, S'mores. Thank you for
Night,
joining.
night.
Night.
Always
you
a
can
pleasure.
nerd out with us in our Discord whenever you're awake. It's all good. I'm gonna be posting my Magic collection in there.
Ooh yeah. I'm actually trying to get I got some conspiracies and some older sets. I'm trying to get rid of my my collection I got right now.
I'm collecting still, but like I have too much Magic. Like I took not even all. I took a lot of my Magic to work this past week, and I was like sorting through it, and then that's what that binder. I was just finding valuable cards and putting them in that binder on old stuff that's worth something, and still going through all that. I still have 6 5,000 count boxes right here. I have a whole bunch in storage that I have to go through. I have a couple shoe boxes full of Magic over here. A couple binders that just have rares. Some are valuable, some are not. I just put all my rares. I didn't care the value of them in binders and all that stuff.
Where's the fuck stuck? I mean, there's a good one, but
I have lots
still.
of Magic.
If you can check out some comic book stores, a lot of them like have manga now,
Well,
and a lot of them get shit earlier than like the big bookstores and stuff.
also, yeah, like I also don't know how big comic book stores are in the UK because I think that's where it airs from.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm not sure what stores you have there, but like also some big stores have them, like Walmart, Target. They have a lot of shit that I didn't expect them to have.
I don't know if Books a Million is worldwide. Maybe,
I have no idea.
I'm not sure, or even Barnes and Nobles. I don't know if they're worldwide either.
I don't know.
They are.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
the stores that we go to most of the time.
Yeah.
If anything.
I mean, either that or Amazon. You know, Amazon's
That's the thing. No comic book shop, and that's not good either.
supermarkets are
I
no
wonder
good
if you
here
can
either.
Barnes and Noble only USA.
Oh, okay.
They don't ship overseas either. I was gonna say because we do online too. Books a million. Bam. They freaking always have sales going on.
We have a bunch of comic shops and a bunch of stores down here that do manga and stuff. Like even like BME down here
Hey,
has a
what's up,
bunch
the
of them.
big chicken? What's going on?
What's up, chicken? Well, welcome back. I hope all is well.
You are
Yeah, you're back. Welcome. We're talking about
Welcome.
anime and mangas and where to get
Yeah.
them. Maybe we just like tell Era, hey, do you want any? And we could just ship them off to Era.
Yeah, seriously. I was just sitting here thinking, like, I would. Not even shipping. Shipping sounds like it's $40 for one book. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a
can,
little better.
Damn.
we pay $9.99 most of the time, depending on which one you're getting. But I would say 80% of them are like $9.99 here, and I definitely probably
Yeah. DBZ are one. What the hell is OPM? One Piece?
One Piece, I think.
maybe.
I would say DBZ
One Punch
because
Man.
I don't
One
like
Punch
one.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
We should do that one day.
Oh,
We should just
man.
Yeah, One
put
Punch
in
Man.
One
That's a good
first-
question.
first letter.
If I had to choose favorites, I would say DBZ because it's just been around. Like I've loved it a lot longer. But man, One Punch Man's good. If they had to fight, I
mean,
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball is like my favorite thing ever.
We just bought
Yeah.
But
the manga.
One Punch Man, dude, the art and shit in it's really good.
Right.
Really good.
They never promised.
That man killed God. You're right.
I had the purse.
I remember that scene.
I got this for
Yep.
Christmas.
Hey, Promise
And I
Neverland.
don't- Yeah. I never did.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Almost never did. Yeah, it's awesome. It's my purse. I love it.
So much white on that bag.
Yeah,
I-
it's
It's very
trust me,
white.
I know. I was iffy. The only reason why I got it was because it was literally on sale. We were Christmas shopping and it was on clearance for one, and we got it half off clearance. So like I couldn't pass up a $60 bag for like $30. Like
Right. No. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Faux
it
show.
was like, well, it wasn't 60, it was more like 75. And it was down to like
There's
I only paid 32 for it.
I don't know if Florida has it. I would assume they do, but there's a store out here in where I live called Box Lunch, and they
It's
and
I was
that's what they do.
insane.
They sell like cool anime stuff, and that's like
Mhm.
something what Mags has there is like kind of like what they would have at Box Lunch.
Yeah.
That's I think that might have been where Lisa got my ramen bowl back there. Oh, you can see it by Lisa's computer.
I
back there.
love box lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, Box Lunch is awesome.
Chicken, are you talking about Demon Slayer?
no, I think they're talking about your bag, The Promised Neverland.
Oh, The Promised Neverland.
Man, I just started watching Hunter
I've
x
almost
Hunter.
bought that manga like multiple times.
Yeah, I just started watching Hunter x Hunter.
Really?
I know I'm late, but I just started watching. I really love it too.
I got to get into it.
You know what? I like it a lot, but I fell off at the whole Chimera ant arc, dude. I just did not like it at all.
I haven't gotten there yet, so
Dude, everything prior to that was amazing, and then like I just didn't like that at all.
Ooh, nice and shiny new book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the gay guy just hunting a kid though. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he was.
Boo.
I liked Hisoka though. I thought he was cool, even if he is a pedo. But whatever. What's that? Where the hell did you get that from?
Sitting up here.
No.
I'm just showing off some of the manga we have.
Jeff doesn't even remember you buying this manga. That's not good, Jeff.
No. I have it. I just read volume 2 of Vinland Saga, the big book. I'm trying to get them all, but dude, They're like $25 a piece, and there's like 13 of them. They're like big hardback books too. There's like 2 volumes in each one.
Oh wow.
That's a good reading though.
That one's
Ooh.
awesome, dude. I love that one. Sakamoto Days. That's a crazy ass book too. Blackguard. There's only like 5 volumes of it, but man, there's some stuff in that book that if I would have known what it was about, I wouldn't have bought it. I don't know what the fuck you just did, but that sounded really bad.
Yeah, I did. I even heard the ooh.
I spelled that book name wrong, and I only got on Google three results.
Oh wow, only 3? Wow.
Only 3.
Yeah, what's up, Big Chicken?
Oh, you spelled what book wrong?
Satomoto.
Oh, Sakamoto Days.
Is that a John Wick background? No, that is
No,
well, I
that's
mean,
just
kinda.
a Keanu Reeves love background.
It's Keanu Reeves, but same thing. But yes, that's Keanu Reeves. It's actually the background on my computer. Yes, I love me some Keanu, man. I love Keanu.
I'm posting my collection in Discord.
I mean, but Keanu
Have at
Reeves,
you,
John
sir.
Wick, same thing. Great movies. John Wick was fucking awesome.
I think I lost one book.
Oh, wait, here. If you're just fucking showing them off and like throwing them up there one at a time here.
Just on today's podcast, we're also gonna feature
Yeah,
Mags and
Might
Jeff's
as well.
manga collection.
This
Yes.
is like one of my favorite front of the book. Like one of the front.
I guess that's what we're doing now. So
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
shout out to Joe Gatto if you ever come across this stream.
yeah.
Hey. My sister went to his live down here, and she had a blast. And she actually got to meet him,
Nice.
and so
nice.
she got me a
Cool.
shirt.
I mean,
So I wear it proudly.
Practical Jokers, all right.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Oh
so
yeah.
These are some of the new ones that I just bought. Shy is pretty cool. It's about like superheroes and stuff. And then Tokyo Aliens is another cool one. Go Loser Ranger. It's like Power Rangers, but like
They lose.
the the monsters are like in on it with them,
Oh,
and like nobody knows it. It's pretty funny.
that's pretty good though. I like that.
This one looks dope.
I found a guy
Yeah,
posting anime porn on
Fire
YouTube.
Punch
Oh,
is
really?
nuts, dude.
Ooh, Fire Punch.
Just wanted to warn you. Oh, it's okay. We
Oh,
knew
boy.
that we knew there was a dark side of you. I mean, I wouldn't say dark side, but there's that side of YouTube. That's funny
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, that's just some of the stuff.
There's
that-
nothing
More like
wrong
the
with that,
naked
though.
side of YouTube.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's there. It's on the internet.
We ain't here to judge.
Yep, no one's here to judge. Listen,
No judging here. No, no.
tentacles, man.
Disgusting.
And
Where?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Ed.
You must show me so we can flag and remove it.
All of it, every single one. He is not posing today.
AMSR.
It's no soft core. It's all hardcore.
Yeah. Shit, that will blow your mind.
Right.
Does any of it feature Swolemander? Getting them gains.
I'm sure it does. What was Rule 34?
Oh yeah, Rule 34. Oh man, I used to have like, so a place that I used to work, I can't really name the place because, you know,
Pizza Hut.
yeah,
We got
there
it.
you go. Yeah, for sure. Some of I was a supervisor, and then people that worked under me, I would like, as a joke, they'd be like, "Hey man, this is doing this. Like, do you know how to fix it?" I was like, "Just Google it." And they're like, "How?" And I was like, "Just say this 64, like 34." And they're like, and I was like, "It's usually the first option." So they're just like, "Oh, this isn't working. Rule 34." Boom! I was like, "Got him!" I was like, every time.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna follow Noah on Twitch just for fun. Do it. Man.
This has been a good podcast so far.
What happened?
Yes, it's
What?
been a blast.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. Like I said, I think we just found another really good best friend.
That's what it sounds like.
Doing great.
Are we
Like I
best friends?
Yup.
Best friend now?
Maybe. Yeah, we are.
I just like
What-
the fact that we all have like so much shit in common. It's just like
Oh,
crazy. I
yeah.
was like, shit, Beowulf, are you me? Is it just like, are you like from like an alternate universe?
If you're me and I'm me and he's me, then
who's
who are
me?
you?
Yeah.
Are
Who am I?
are we gonna do some Overwatch?
Do you guys want to
Yeah,
go over to
yeah.
Overwatch? Do you guys want to go over there and do some watching of overs?
To be honest with you, I've had it open the entire time since like 8 o'clock.
Oh shit, he's ready.
Who is person? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. All right, Leo. Let's go over to some Overwatch then. You guys gonna watch me mess around with Streamlabs here a little bit and do some tomfooleries.
All right, I need to
Can we, Jason? Can we get like a 5-minute break or something?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
entertain
Is that
you.
possible?
Yeah, you do your 5-minute break, but I'm gonna transition over.
Word.
We'll keep in this chat. We'll just turn videos off. If you guys want.
Yeah.
Ah.
That works for me.
Cool. Let me go back to Streamlabs here. We're gonna go over to gaming. Why is that the podcast? Oh, I know why, you silly goose.